Welcome to another Genshin Impact video. Today I'm gonna play the new Lunar 7 Archon Quest, Act 9 of Nod-Krai. It's kinda crazy that we got 9 acts in this region, actually 10 acts, because I'm pretty sure there are 2 acts in this update, Act 9 and 10. But yeah, this video is gonna focus on Act 9, and then I'm gonna record another video for Act 10. I'm hoping I can at least record both of them on the same day, because the next few days I'm busy and I won't really have time to record Archon Quest. But I have no idea how long this is gonna take. Usually Archon Quests really long. I tried to look it up, how long these 2 acts are, but the answers I got were really mixed, ranging from between like 4 hours to 9 hours total, so yeah, no idea. But either way, it's probably gonna be amazing. So far, the entire Nod-Krai Archon Quest has just been an insanely good experience. I love all the characters, I love the story, and I can't wait to see how Dottore comes back once again. And I can't wait to defeat him once again. And yeah, we're also gonna go back to Sumeru in this one, even though it still counts as part of the Nod-Krai chapter. A lot of it is probably gonna take place in Sumeru. We're gonna meet some of the old characters again. Can't wait for that. Yeah, this is exciting. So without further ado, let's start this quest. And to do that, we have to talk to Catherine down there at the Nod-Krai Adventurers Guild. So Catherine, do you have a commission for us or something? How exactly is this story gonna start? A letter for us, okay. A letter from who? Yeah, that's what I'm asking, Paimon. Collei! Okay. Oh, I really hope that Collei plays a huge role in fighting Dottore, after all he did to her. Wait, is this a diary entry? Did she send us her diary on accident? Pretty quiet in Sumeru these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one. Yeah, it's not gonna stay like that for long, I think. Considering that Dottore is gonna come back in this quest. The happy days are almost over. Yeah, she wasn't checked with God Remains. We found out about that in the manga. I don't think they ever really mentioned that in the Archon Quest in-game. They only mentioned the Elazar, not really the God Remains. But now they're mentioning it here. So that makes me wonder if she's gonna unleash these God Remains at some point during this quest. Maybe that's the way to defeat Dottore. Awakening Collei's true power. She couldn't control it back in the manga. But maybe she can now. She's grown a lot stronger over the years. Okay, she's gonna go to Sumeru City with Tighnari. Oh, Zethos is here as well. Yeah, that's not Tighnari. Are we gonna experience the story from Collei's perspective first? Yeah, we are. Okay. What is Zethos doing here? Wait, what is going on here? Zethos is called a forest watcher here and thinks that he is Collei's master and doesn't know about Master Tighnari? Wait, Tighnari is the General Mahamatra? Then what about Cyno? Wait. Okay, there are 2 possibilities here. Possibility number 1, Collei is dreaming. Possibility number 2, someone is messing with Irminsul in a big way. And that someone is probably Dottore. Actually, there's a 3rd possibility. It could be both. It could be that there is something going on with Irminsul and Collei is dreaming about it, but these changes are not actually real yet. In the real world, maybe. I mean, this is pretty sudden, so I really don't know if this is real. It has to be some kind of dream, right? Dreams are a big theme in Sumeru. But let's just continue and find out. Does he not know Sino?
ああ、この前入学したっていうあの陰
Oh,
謀の
wow.
後輩か。噂じゃ沈黙の伝の狩猟らしいけど、それが
So
本当な
Seth is
相当な
also
大物だ。
completely different since he's apparently not connected to the Temple of Silence here.
教
In
練
this
に通い
reality?
始めてから、随
What
分
the
知り合いが
heck?
増えたみたいだね。いいことだけど、パトロールの仕事もおろそかにしちゃいけないよ。
どういうことだ。セトスさんが私の師匠で、ティナリ師匠がセノさんの仕事をしてる。
Actually, now that I think about it, could this lead to
最新の寒い
where she sees Irminsul burning and then wakes up? You know what we saw at the end of Winter Night's Lazo? Maybe this is a dream that leads up to that?
いや、いたずらにしては変すぎるし、それにセトスさんも冗談を言ってるようには見えない。一体何が起きてるんだ。
Yeah, what exactly is going on here?
ほら、ぼーっとしないで。僕はパトロールに使う道具を買い足してくるから、これは近くをブラブラしてきなよ。
スメールシティ。確かにしばらく来てなかったけど、前に来た時こんな感じだったっけ。
Yeah, it does seem a little bit different.
見覚え、ここ本当にスメールシティなのか。
Oh, we can actually walk around in this fake Sumeru city now. Okay. And it's that quest progress saved there on the left. Okay, that's the new feature that they added. So we could end the quest now. We could, you know, leave and then return to this exact point. But we just started, so there's no need to do that, of course. But yeah, so far, this here doesn't seem too different. There's Kave over there. Let's see what he has to say. Lord Kave Bay? Wait, what? Wait, Dory is usually Sangema Bay, right? And now there's Kave Bay, then what happened to Dory? What the heck is going on? Super wealthy merchant who has it all. Kave is just this world's version of Dory now. That does not fit him. I wish his voice acting here would be as crazy as Dory's, because Dory's Japanese voice is absolute insanity. That would be so funny if Kave's voice actor now also talked like that. Kind of a missed opportunity.
つまりこちらから利益の一部を譲歩すべきということでしょうか。
ああ、お金なんて稼ぎすぎても味気ないだろ。この件についてはすでに考えがある。来月から実行に移そう。それと、あなたたちが連れてきたあのデザイナーだが、もう3回も設計案を手直ししてあげたよ。
Designer they hired. Who's he talking about? Could it be Alhaitham?
デザイン料を支払って彼には引き取ってもらおう。代わりに地雷戦の最後の弟子。
Wait, Lila's also designer?
アルカサルザライパレスを手掛けたのは彼女だし。
Wait, she designed the palace? So she's basically the Kave of this world. This is getting more and more confusing.
そこでコソコソしてるのは誰だ？
カーベさん。
カーベさんのお知り合いですか？
ああ、大丈夫だ。会ったことがある。セトスの弟子のコレイだね。セトスと
Okay, so he still knows Kole.
どうしてスメールシティへ？師匠も一緒かい？
違う。何かおかしい。なんでカーベさんまでそんなこと言うんだ。
Yeah, poor Kole, she has no idea what's going on. It has to be a dream, right? Yeah, there's no way this is all real. Unless Totoro actually has somehow messed with Irminsul already, this early in the quest.
おい、待ってくれ。おかしいな。一体どうしたんだ？
Okay, what else? Who else? What is going on here? Catherine? You're looking very different today. So not even Catherine got spared. Oh no. Don't see any other playable characters around here. Do we go to the bazaar or over here? Just gonna go over here. Let's make our way up to the academia. Actually, the quest marker is over there. So let's check out this area. There's Nilou and Dia. Anyone else? No. Okay. And Rahman as well. He was also in the Sumeru Archon Quest. He's the leader of a group of Eremites, right? And he first was an enemy, but then became an ally and helped us with freeing Nahida. I remember him.
ラフマン、トレジャーストリートでフェイスパウダーを売ってたあの兄ちゃんを最近見かけねえんだけど、どこ行ったか知らないか？
アハンガルのことか？あいつ、シェバマと喧嘩してな。
Okay, he works here now. Interesting.
そいつは残念だ。せっかくニーローに合う化粧品を選んでやろうと思ったのに。
What are Dia's and Nilou's roles now in the stream world? Is Nilou still a dancer? Probably not. Oh, wait, they are still the legendary Flame Main and Sumeru Theater star dancer. Oh, wait. I think I know what they're doing here. Is Nilou the Flame Main and Dia the dancer? They're phrasing it here as if their roles didn't change, but they probably just switched around. Yeah, okay, Nilou is the Flame Main now. Oh my god. That's actually so funny. Dia is the dancer. Oh my god, I wanna see that. I want a cutscene where Dia is performing the dance of Sub-Zerus, you know, at the end of Sub-Zerus Festival. Give me that. That's all I want now. Yeah, it would fit Dia better. You are not wrong about that.
確かに考えたことはあるな。もし踊りをやめる日が来たら、傭兵にでもなって砂漠を
This is so weird. It feels so wrong, but it's also so funny at the same time.
そんなことないよ。私もね、考えたことがあるの。もし今の旅暮らしに疲れちゃったら、ズバイルシアターで仕事を探して
Yeah, you should do that, Nilou. Something tells me you would be a great dancer. Don't ask me why I know that. I just do.
初めてあなたの家臣の舞を目にしたあの日から、その踊りにすっかり心を奪われちゃったんだ。もし機会が
So Dia has performed the dance of Sub-Zerus before in this reality. But I don't think we're actually gonna get to see it.
本当か？その言葉、うちのマネージャー
Wait, Setaria is their manager? Oh my god, everyone has different roles now. Everyone. I wanna know what's up with Nahida in this world. Is she still the Archon? Probably not. Is Totore the Archon in this world? Is it Scaramouche? No, it couldn't be Scaramouche because Totore doesn't know about him. I definitely think Totore is behind this, right? He has to be. I mean, who else would be behind this? Honestly, this would be much more of a mystery if they hadn't already shown Totore in the trailer. But because Totore was front and center in the thumbnail of the live stream and then the trailers and stuff, we already know that he's behind this. So yeah, kinda takes away from the mystery, but it is still fun seeing them all be in different roles. There's Sino now. And Isaac. He was the kid who played the fake Nahida in the Sumeru Archon Quest, right? He's from Aru Village, if I remember correctly. Okay, they're talking about King of Invocations. So is Sino still playing the TCG? Some things never change, I guess. Well, Kole is going through that right now.
どうして急にその話を思い出したの？
わからない。ただ
Yeah, something feels off. If only you knew what was going on here. But it seems like Sino's instincts are sharp enough to realize that something is wrong even when his memories are manipulated, overwritten by new memories. Honestly, I'm still not really sure if this really is a dream. I think it is. It should be, right? There's no way this is real, but who knows? Who really knows? There's Lila and Dory. She's the scribe now, what the heck? Then where's her Hytham?
今月の家賃はこれで問題ないですわ。よかった。今月のデザイン
And Lila took Kave's role, right? She's the one who designed the palace, and they're talking about rent. So are they roommates now? They are Hytham and Kave of this world. So people are probably gonna start shipping them now. No, I don't think they make for a great ship. I don't know. I don't really see it. I don't really feel it.
そうご心配なさらずに、あなたと私の仲ですし、数日待つぐらい問題ありませんわ。ところで最近の住み心地はいかがかしら。なんだか頻繁に
Well, at least story shows some concern about Lila. So the relationship is definitely a bit different than between Hytham and Kave.
気づいたらデザイン案を何枚も書き上げてるんだ。そういえば最近家でよくため息をついてるよね。それがこのうち少々手狭だとは思いません？ここにはずーっと住んでおりますし、慣れているはずなのですが。
Yeah, because you're actually living somewhere way bigger. You just don't remember. So now it feels small.
広いところに引っ越したいと思っておりまして、いつかお金が貯まりましたら、大きな
Yeah, that's where she's supposed to live. So she still does kinda remember that in her subconscious, I guess, the same way that Sino also said that something feels wrong. So they do still kinda know who they're really supposed to be,
かなりのモラが必要そうだね。そうですわね。
but their memories were
手
wiped
当だけではと
and replaced by different memories, it seems.
何か別の方
Okay. Now let's go up to the Academia. Who is here? Tainari. There we go.
ティナリ様、容疑者を拘
Right,
束し
he's the General Mahamatra now.
愚か者は盲信しやすいとは言うけど、どうやら賢い者もまた同じみたいだね。シラジ、何か言い訳はあるかな？
Siraj. He was from... Which story quest was it? Was it a Hysam's story quest? Or was it Nahida's? I don't remember. Which one was... Siraj was the antagonist in one of these.
また私の邪魔をするのか。機械生命こそが未来であり、無駄な肉体など捨てるべきだと。お前も
I think it was Hytham's story quest. Or was it Sino's actually, since Tainari is the General Mahamatra here, so... Was it Sino's? Oh, it's been so long since I played these story quests. I know Siraj, I know this guy, I know he appeared in one of the Sumeru story quests. I just don't remember exactly which character's story quest it was.
カリーナ、イリアス、彼を叱るべき場所へ。はっ。さて、次は。
師匠は
He's not your master in this reality, Collie.
僕のこと？確かにザハハディ教授から弟子を取るよう勧められてはいたけど、君、教授の紹介できたの？違うよ、
師匠。私だよ。
I don't think that's gonna work, Collie.
話を聞いてくれ。スメールシティがなんか変なんだ。みんなまるで別人みたいになっちゃって。師匠は大マハマトラじゃない。
The interesting thing is that Collie is the only one whose identity didn't get switched. I mean, of course, she also still has some memories, but she also is still a trainee forest ranger in this. So either this is a attack targeted at her, or she's somehow immune to whatever's happening, or it is really just a dream and she's the dreamer.
焦らないで、ゆっくり話して。これいって言うんだね。
First meeting, so he doesn't even know her in this world.
僕も君を見てると親しみを覚える。
Oh, poor Collie. Ah, Dottore, you bastard. Why are you always doing this to her? She's been through so much pain because of you already.
呼んだ？
Oh, is she waking up? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. It was a dream after all.
怖い い夢でも見
But
た
a very realistic dream, I guess.
言っただ
And
ろ
there's definitely something going on.
ちゃんとベッドで横になった方がいいって。机に突っ伏して居眠りなんてするから、変な姿勢で呼吸が苦しくなっておかしな夢を見るんだ。ほら、もう泣かない。今日はスメールシティに買い物に行くんでしょ。
He's such a good
風車のお店
master.
に新しいおもちゃが入ったらしいから、一緒に見に行こうよ。顔を洗って気持ちを落ち着かせて、準備ができたら出発しよう。
師匠、ありがとう。夢だったのか。
It was just a dream for now, but it almost feels like some kind of ominous premonition.
夢が時に危険の予兆となることもあるわ。
Who's talking? Wait, is that Nicole? Kinda sounds like her a bit.
その夢、妙に現実味があったと思わなかった？一つ提案があるのだけれど、これから
Yeah, tell Nahida.
シティへ行くのなら、夢の内容をすべて暗くさなりデビに伝え
It is Nicole's voice, right? It says question mark here, but I think this is Nicole. So she's basically giving Collei some guidance so that she brings this to the attention of the Dendro Archon.
それと念のため、かつて共にスメールを救い、今は他の
And that's when she
国を
sends the
旅している
letter to
あの
us. I
二人にも
see.
手紙を書いておくといいわ。
So this took place sometime before we talked to Catherine in Nod-Krai.
時は待ってくれない。運命の外にある
The
嵐
storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate. Wow, that line goes so hard. And there we go. That's the official start. And it's glitching out. Like at the end of the previous act. Oh my god. What are you doing, Dottore? What the heck are you doing? Whatever it is, stop. You've already done enough. Okay, back in Nod-Krai, we have read the letter, and Collei apparently has told us about the dream in the letter. Yeah, it is a scary thought. Yeah. Also, Lumine is wearing her new outfit here, finally. In most of the cutscenes in quests lately, even after the last Archon Quest, she was still wearing the old outfit. But it seems like for this Archon Quest, she's actually gonna wear the new one. Okay, there are Collei and Tenari. Has Collei talked to Nahida yet? Or are we gonna go to Nahida together? Yeah, she's still wearing the new outfit. Okay, so she's hopefully wearing that for good now. At least in the Archon Quest. I mean, I love the old outfit as well, but it's just... it looks outdated compared to the new one. I wish they would just update the old outfit as well, so that they both have like the same standard of quality.
私もちょうどそのことを話そうと思ってたところだ。手紙を書き終えた後、師匠と一緒にスメールシティに来て。
Okay, they already went to Nahida.
事情をありのまま話したんだ。
So what did she say?
宗神様はしばらく黙って、何か重要なことを考えてるみたいだった。それで次の日。
Wait, she ordered a full evacuation of Sumeru City? Oh wow, the situation is more serious than I thought then. What is going on? She's evacuating huge parts of Sumeru. What the heck did Dottore do? Yeah, the entire rainforest. That is insane. We have to talk to her right now. Let's go to Nahida. Let's not waste any more time. We have to find out what's going on.
スメールの打獣はほとんど徴用されてしまったよ。ドリーが建てたあの打獣楽園も含めてね。
On account of that dream Collei had?
宗神様曰く、コレイが見たのは夢じゃ
Yeah,
な
it
くて、
was a warning.
ある種の警
Some
告
kind
ら
of
しい。
premonition.
そして6人の賢者を招集して状況を分析し、対策を協議されていた。その結果、 夢で見た光景が現実になる可能性
And
が
that
高く、
unknown danger is
未
Totore.
知の危険がすぐそこま
Has to
で
be.
迫っている。あ、このことは他言しないでね。じゃないと、表向きはウリン生態系の大規模な調整ってことになってるんだ。みんな半信半疑だけど、今のところ、
Yeah,
こ
so
れといった
far,
大事故は
not
起きてない
everyone is just gonna go quietly
送信
and accept that they have to move so suddenly,
お前たちが来たら
even if it is only
スラサタンの
temporary.
聖書に来てほしいって言ってたぞ。それから最後の瞬間までここにとど
Hold
ま
out
り
until
続
the
ける
very end. That really doesn't sound good. Lumine, let's not waste any more time. We have to go to her. Immediately.
すぐ行く。
Right now.
移動を手伝うのも
Nahida needs our
仕
help.
事でね。今は人手が足りなくて、やることが山ほどあるんだ。
Especially if someone is really messing with Irminsul, then Lumine might be the key to everything since she is the only one unaffected by the changes in Irminsul.
これがスメールシティを立つ最後の人たちだよ。故郷を離れ、これから長い道のりを歩く彼らには、各組織の支援が必要不可欠なんだ。スメールまで助けに来てくれてありがとう。見ての通り。
Another crisis so soon after the previous one.
すまないね、若いの。荷物から薬を取ってもらえないかい。
Oh, the problems are already starting. That's not good.
みんな落ち着いてくれ。俺の商品はかなりの値打ちもんなんだ。絶対に安全な場所に保管してくれよ。わかったか？
Yeah, and then greedy people don't wanna leave their possessions
混乱
behind.
に乗じて盗みを働こうなんて、私の目を欺けるとでも思いましたか？
And of course some looting is going on as well. Yeah. Not unexpected. The mass evacuation inevitably comes with all kinds of problems. Yes, that is very true. But Nahida wouldn't have resorted to this unless it was absolutely necessary. That is also very true.
僕たちは手伝いに行ってくるよ。
Yeah, you go help and we go talk to Nahida.
私の手紙を信じて
Of course we believe you.
わざわざ遠くから助けに来てくれて本当に嬉しい。くれぐれも気をつけてくれよ。
Yeah, you also stay safe, Kole.
安心しろ。今はまだ何が起きてるのかわかんないけど、みんなで力を合わせれば絶対なんとかなるはずだ。じゃあな、お前たちも気をつけろよ。うん、またな。これよ励ましはしたけど、おいら
Yeah, I don't blame you, Paimon.
まずはスラサタンナ聖書に行ってナヒーダに会ってみようぜ。
Yep, that's exactly what we should do now. Is it just gonna teleport us there immediately? Yeah, it is. Okay. A lot of guards.
何者だ？セノ様のご命令により、ここへの立ち入りは禁じられて。
Well, at least Sino is still the General Mahamatra, so that hasn't changed yet.
お忘れですか？こちらは旅人さんとパイモンさんです。
Yeah, we can
以
enter.
前にもお会いしているでしょ？
本当ですね。
It's okay.
ここ数日まともに眠れておらず。
Don't worry about it.
ぼーっとしていまして。
But not sleeping well, you say? That
そう
doesn't
した
sound
その
good.
状態はあまり良くありません。セノ様はその隙を敵に突かれることを懸念され、我々に警戒を強めるよう命じました。
Yeah, makes sense.
お二人が来てくださって私たちも少し安心しました。さあ中へ。皆さんお待ちのはずです。
Okay. Is this where we are gonna meet the sages? We got a short glimpse at them in the live stream. Okay, yeah, there's some people there that could be sages, I guess. And also some playable characters. We have Sino, Aetham, and Wanderer here. Cyrus is here as well.
頼れる助っ人が喉から手が出るほど欲しかったところじゃ。
みんな久しぶりだな。コレイから大まかな事情は聞いたぞ。ただ具体的に何が起こってるのかはまだよく分かってないけど、スメールシティにどんな危機が迫ってて、なんでみんなをキャラバン宿駅に避難させてるんだ？
現時点ではまだ確実な結論は出ておらん。わしらも調査を進めておるところじゃ。
コレイが奇妙な夢を見たことはもう知っている。
Yeah, she did tell us about it.
ああ、夢の中でスメールシティの人たちがおかしくなってたんだろ。お前たちも含めてみんな別人みたいだったって。
その通りだ。コレイとティナリが報告したところ、送信様はそれを単なる夢ではなく、
Yeah, I mean, that much was kind of obvious, right? That it must have something to do with Irminsul.
妥当な推測じゃろう。短時間で大勢の記憶や認識を書き換えるなど、世界中を介さねば不可能じゃからな。
なぜコレイがそんな夢を見たのか、誰が夢を通じて警告したのかは不明だ。だが念のため、送信様は世界中に接続し、詳しく調査することにした。
And has she found anything yet? Okay, this is the Murta Sage. Nafis. I'm not sure if we've met him before. I don't remember him.
世のあらゆる知識と記憶を記録し、保存することだ。しかし今、木の内部で深刻な混乱が生じ、その確たる機能が損なわれている。
Okay, so something is wrong with Irminsul.
情報が過度に集中し、地脈の流れが滞っているようだ。このままでは、本来記録されるべき内容の多くが欠落し、既存の
Does that mean that people won't be able to make new memories? And then the existing memories, yeah, thrown into this array. That's what Colley dreamed of.
要するに、死者の魂は収容されなくなり、聖者の認知も歪められるということだ。
Okay, that's what it means exactly.
このままでは、コレイが見た夢は現実となるかもしれない。いや、それ以上に凄惨な最悪へと発展する可能性さえある。
Irminsul, the ley lines. Sounds familiar, right? We went through a lot of this stuff before.
俺の死をもってあいつらのために地脈の扉を開けるため。
Okay, so Lumina's thinking about the captain here. I was thinking about the Archon Quest interlude with Scaramouche, you know, where he turned into Wanderer. That's what I was thinking of when they were talking about something wrong with Irminsul and manipulating memories and stuff. It's specifically the thing about the dead people and their souls that Lumine was thinking about. Okay, I see. Yeah, this could become a worldwide problem.
この問題を解決するため、送信様は自身を世界中に接続し、滞りつつある情報の記録と処理を担っておられるのだ。
So she can't really do anything right now. Is that what you're saying?
膨大な知識と記憶が脳に流れ込めば、瞬く間にその意識は焼き尽くされてしまうじゃろう。
Well, she's not just any human, she's a god.
たとえ神でも、いや、
Yeah, even for a god, it is probably not easy. But seems to be our only option right now, until we find a better solution. I mean, now that Lumine is here, she could go into Irminsul. She's done it before. You know, with the guidance of Scaramouche back then, and he's still here, you know. We could go in there with Wanderer, while Nehida takes care of the memory processing.
今、送信様は自らをデータ処理と記録のための臨時端末としている。それほど過酷な状況下にあっても、送信様は世界中内部の調査を続け、得られた情報を可能な限り私たちに伝えてくださっている。
Yeah, she's so strong, wise and powerful, and yet the old sages did not recognize any of that, and that was their downfall. Trying to replace this amazing god.
事前の予想とは違って、世界中が外部から攻撃を受けた痕跡はなかった。
No signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside. Was it from the inside then? Did Dottore maybe put a copy of his consciousness inside Irminsul before he died? The new boss is kind of, you know, looking a little bit digital, you know, and the attacks he uses as well. I already fought him to level up Nico's talents, so he's probably just a copy, not the actual Dottore. And that copy could dwell in Irminsul, and is attacking it from the inside. Maybe.
まさか難性の病だというのか？ありえん。わしは半生を地脈の研究に捧げてきたが、
Yeah. You got a point there, Cyrus. Did Sino realize something?
何か思い当たることでもあるのか？
少し前、30人団の傭兵たちからある情報を共有された。最近、正体不明のキャラバンが大量にバイダ港から入国していると。俺はそいつらの関与を疑い、調査に人を割いていたんだが、世界中への攻撃が外部のものじゃないとしたら、
黒幕が誰かを考えるより、今はもっと優先すべきことがあるんじゃないかい？もう12時間以上、新しい情報が届いていない。世界中の管理者ですらこのありさまだ。
Yeah, that's why we have to go in there and help her. Right now. We have 2 people here who can do that. What the heck? Nahida? Are you good? I mean, she obviously isn't. What exactly happened?
意識がない。元素力が極めて危険なレベルにまで減衰している。
どうやら緊急時の予備案を実行するしかないよ。
Okay, they have a backup plan. What is it? Sending the traveler in there?
送信様を連れてスメールシティを離れること。
Get out of the city. So we're running away.
スラサタンな聖書の真下にある。つまり、世界中に問題が起きれば、真っ先にここが影響を受けることになるんだ。
送信様は世界中と非常に深いつながりをお持ちだが、理論上、そのつながりは距離が離れるにつれて。
Okay, so we just need to put some distance between us and Irminsul.
世界中が正常に機能しておれば、送信様はここで最大の力を発揮できるが、暴走している今は、むしろ遠ざけ。
You know, it kind of warms my heart seeing that the new sages actually care about her that much. It's such a drastic difference to how the sages acted to her originally, you know, the former sages, the ones that tried to build a mechanical god. The new sages are so much better. They actually care about their god.
ああ、移送の手配をしてこよう。ついでに、マハマトラと30人団に順次撤退するよう伝えておく。
Oh, Lumina's carrying Nahida. It's kind of cute.
行こう。取り返しのつかないことを悔やんでも仕方がない。
So he just kind of lost right at the beginning of the quest. It's only been like, I don't know, half an hour? And it feels like we lost a big battle here. And there was nothing we could do. Damn. I did not expect it to start like this. Everyone's been evacuated. Is Sumeru city now completely empty? Can we actually explore it while it's empty? You don't look very relieved. Well, we can still investigate. We still have some people here who can enter Irminsul. Come on, Lumine, tell them.
ため息をつくのはよそう、ジュライセン。我々教師が養護士でどうする？君たちもそう思うだろう。
ああ、その通りだ。
Yeah, I agree.
賢明だ。
さあ、キャラバン宿駅へ向かおう。
Okay, next stop, Caravan Ribat. So we're actually leaving Sumeru city behind and the entire rainforest. That is insane. Desert time. Fatui? Oh, there's the hooded Fatui that they showed in the live stream. Who exactly is it? He has a cool voice. It's probably Pantalone, isn't it?
ゲストをお待たせするわけにはいかないでしょう。
はい、
必ずや任務を完遂します。
Yeah, it is him.
願いがあまりに強いものとなったとき、神に認められ、神の目を授かると言われ
Right,
て
he
いま
wants a
す。
vision. I remember that.
ですが、私たちは例外のようですね。それは願いが足りないからなのか、それとも
Thinking very highly of yourself, aren't you?
法律を揺るがすものだからなのか。
No, if your ambition were actually that strong, then they would give you a vision. Because the visions actually kinda are there to control people before they get too powerful. At least that's kinda implied. Anyway, we are at Caravan River now. Any playable characters here? Wanderer, hi.
どうかしたかい？
いや、なんだかずっと考え込んでるみたいだったからさ。今回
僕の知る限り、世界中がそう簡単に異変を起こすことはない
Yeah, it shouldn't break down that easily.
誰の仕業かはわからないけど、頭に一人名前が浮かんでる。
He thinks Totore, but he's like, no, he's dead. We killed him not that long ago. But did we really? Let's see, there's Collei and Tenari and Sino.
送信様の容体は？
呼吸は安定している。治癒効果のあるお香を
Okay, she's still unconscious.
生命反応も依然として微弱なままだよ。君の情報を踏まえると、原因は世界樹の影響に加え、急激な力の減衰によって体内の均衡が崩れたことにあるんだろうね。
Rapid depletion of her power. How is that
体
happening?
内の元素力は通常一定の速度で流れている。体はそのリズムに慣れているんだ。
Okay, I see.
その均衡が崩れれば、
地脈と似た理屈か。過度な負荷や枯渇は活性に直接影響を与え、時に取り返しのつかない損傷を招くことさえある。
生物学的な観点から言えば、力を酷使した代償は生命力で払うこと。
So her life is actually in danger.
送信様は今、
Then the situation is even worse than I thought.
生命力そのものが低下しているんだ。
If Nahida dies, we lose.
地脈には強力な自己回復力があって、詰まりや汚染を取り除けばすぐに活力を取り戻すのだろう。だが人、いや神の自己回復力はどこまで可能なんだ。
それについて話す前に、一つ厄介な問題があるんだ。送信様の力を取り戻すには、世界中を
Yeah,
修
that
復
is
しなきゃいけない
kind
け
of a
ど、
problem. We need Nahida to heal Irminsul, but we need to heal Irminsul to wake up Nahida.
おいら、もう話についていけなくなってきたぞ。ティーナリ師匠とセノさんの表情、すごく真剣だ。
Yeah, this is a serious situation, Collei.
こんなに重い口調になるなんて。
But we might stand a chance thanks to your early warning.
ティナリ、
Are those all the sages now?
先生、それに賢者の皆さんも。
They have kind of unique designs. I like it.
少し背が伸びたか？それとも耳が伸びたのかな？
Is that Tenari's old teacher?
前者であってほしいよ。
Uncle Baladuri.
セナ、あんたの先生は一緒じゃないのか？
先生は世界樹の異常は近いうちに現実世界にも影響を及ぼすと言って野外調。
いい年して相変わらずじっとしていられないのだな。
That is also kind of a crazy design.
後で探してこよう。
He looks like a mad scientist.
この人たちは。
I mean, those are the sages, Paimon.
この機会に紹介しておこう。
That should be obvious.
旅人とパイモン。この二人については語るまでもないだろう。以前スメールを助け、アザールの陰謀を阻止した。
Yeah, we did that.
この国の英雄だ。こっちの面々と私を含めたのが 現在の教令院における六大賢者だよ。私とバラーズリーは古株だ。
Okay, so he and Baladuri are the ones that were already sages before. I remember that they mentioned that in the Sumeru Archon Quest that 2 of the sages did not agree with Azar and were imprisoned. And then they were reinstated after Azar was defeated. But the other sages all were removed and, you know, new sages had to fill the positions. Akindi of Spantamat, Furnace of Ksharewa. Okay, that's an interesting helmet. He has the mask. I don't know, more like a mask since we can see the hair here. Looks a little bit like Dr. Ratio's hair, doesn't it? Imagine, it's a Dr. Ratio XP. Okay, Shakir, and then we have Rushed. It's an honor to finally meet you all. They all seem nice. Definitely way better than Azar. Every single one of them. He wants a photo, he wants an autograph. Oh, his daughter is friends with Isaac. That's cool.
早速本題に入ろう。状況は皆も知っての通りだ。現在、送信様は昏睡状態にあり。
Yeah, can Cabrera and Rebirth even hold that many people?
だが、いつまでもとどめてはおけない。早急に対策を考える必要がある。フィルナス、何か案はあるか？
僕の意見は君たちと同じさ。データを見る限り、世界中は外部から攻撃を受けたというより、演算処理の混乱によって煙を上げてる機械のような状態だ。どうやって修復するかを考える前に、まずは中で一体何が起きてるのかを突き止めないと。しかも今回の調査では、送信様の力を。
Yeah, that's not an easy task.
俺たちには世界中に接続する権限がないが、地脈を介した情報収集ならできるだろう。つまり、まった。もしや地雷戦のやつ。
Oh, he's kinda envious of Cyrus, I guess? Is Cyrus the better scholar? And he is the sage, you know, he doesn't want there to be anyone better than him? But put that aside for now. You know, there are more important things we have to worry about.
世界中内部の状況は我々の想像以上に深刻なのかもしれません。世界中はスメールの平和だけでなく、テイワット全土にも影響を与えるものです。私たちはこの世界のためにも責任を持って動かなければなりません。
Yeah, backup plans are nice and all, but we also need a main plan, you know, a real plan. We don't even have that yet.
つまり世界中が完全に修復不能となった場合も想定しろということか。
Oh. What happens then? What happens if it's destroyed?
そういう可能性も起こりうると。
確かにその可能性はあるが、探索が尽きるまでは世界中の問題の解決と回復させる方法を優先して考えるべきだろう。
コレイ、最初に今回の問題を察知したのはお前さんだって聞いたよ。少し話をさせて。
Yeah, let's include Corley in these discussions. Maybe we can find out more if we analyze her dream.
自分でもよくわかんないんだ。
外部から攻撃された痕跡がないのなら、疲労によるものの可能性はないだろうか。金属も長く使うとそういう問題が起きるし、世界中は何百年、何千。
その可能性はあるな。だがもしそうなら、世界中は混乱ではなく、完全にダウンしてるはずだ。
賢者様、大マハマトラ様、話の途中に
what is it now?
ちょっとトラブルが起きた。
トラブル？
移動の途中、スメールシティに問題が起きることを信じず、こっそり戻ろうとした連中がいたのが分かった。
No, of course, there are some idiots that would do something like that.
人数は
十数人だ。セクラが偵察中に見つけたんだが、精神状態がかなり不安定で、どういうわけか。
Oh, okay. So that would have happened to the entire city if we hadn't evacuated. Everyone would have tried to kill each other. Oh my god. So evacuation was the right call. And only 2 of the dozen who stayed back survived. So we already have 10 casualties. And this is just the beginning. Near the Yasna monument, okay. So maybe we should go there next. Yeah, this is not far from here, so maybe we have to retreat even further into the desert. We should have some vision holders go back and investigate. The vision holders probably can resist these effects for at least a while. We'll come with you. You just wanna come with us because you're jealous of Cyrus. Okay, well then let's go and investigate these anomalies. Can we fast travel? No, we can't. There are no teleport waypoints anywhere. Oh my god, look at this map. It's so empty. There's nothing there. And look at this red fog that's over the rainforest here. That's ominous. Okay, there's Cyrus. And some other people. Is that one of the survivors? Let's see what he has to say.
私たちが調べたところ、スメールシティに近づくほど未知の危険に遭遇する恐れがあるの。
こやつが例の気が触れてしまったやつか？クソども、ぶっ殺してやら！
Okay, he's still aggressive, he's still mad. So getting him away from there did not change his state of mind. What is this? A leyline blossom, but it looks weird.
地脈に異常が起きておる証拠じゃ。こんな色、今まで見たことがない。
Yeah, that's not what the leyline blossoms usually look like.
咲いているのはここだけか。
いいえ、遠くの方にもあちこちに咲いてるわ。
Oh, there's a lot of them.
行くほど数も増えるみたい。
さっきこれ以上先に進むのは危険と言っていたが。 どうやって向こうの状況を把握したんだ？
今のところこの辺りはまだ安全で、先に進むとだんだん意識が混濁してくるんだけど、神の目を持つ傭兵ならある程度正気を保てるみたいなの。
Yeah, like I said, vision holders probably can resist it for a while.
せの覚えておるか？かつて地脈の花の解剖学についてわしが講義したこと。
ああ、覚えている。 あの講義で俺は満点を取った。
数年ぶりに実地講義対抗。異常な地脈の花にはなぜ問題が生じたのかの情報が秘められておるはずじゃ。アルキンリ、君も手伝ってくれ。
He's ordering around the sage, as if he is the sage. I mean, Cyrus kinda is the true sage. Let's be real. But, well, okay, at least he doesn't let the rivalry get between him. Maybe he was really just worried about Cyrus. And now that he knows he's safe, he's like, yeah, okay, let's not waste any time, let's get to work. Maybe I was wrong about him. These new sages really are better people than the old ones. Yeah, good point, Lumine. So we'll head a little further out.
助っ人は必要か
I should be fine.
あまり遠くへ行くなよ。今は何が起こるか誰にもわからんのじゃからな。
後でキャラバン宿駅で落ち合おう。安心しろ。お前たちが戻らなかった時は、俺が探しに行く。
Okay, see you later then. Now let's investigate. Yeah, there's this red mist over there and a lot of leyline blossoms. What exactly are we gonna find here? Dark clouds gather in the sky, a sure sign that a storm is approaching. Slowly but surely the strange weather is spreading. The rainforest creatures must have sensed that something is wrong, because they're beginning to flee too. We don't have much time left. Tenari said that to help the Dendro Archon regain her power, we need to heal Irminsul, but healing Irminsul requires the Dendro Archon's power. Is there any way to solve this puzzle? Wait, we could ask Apep for help. Because Apep does have the same kind of power as the Dendro Archon. The Dendro Dragon, of course. Why didn't I think of that? That's it. If I use Apep's Heart of the Oasis, yeah, I might be able to help Nahida replenish her lost Dendro power without the need to rely on Irminsul. Okay, so we're just gonna use the Heart of Oasis. We're not just asked Apep for help, I guess. But I guess we still have to talk to Apep for that. So it is kinda asking for her for help.
ああ、無事だったんだね。よかった。
もう少し遅かったら探しに行ってたところだ。
人がどんどん増えてきたな。頼もしいぞ。
It's great to see you all, it really is. I've missed all these Sumeru characters. Sumeru was great.
君とパイモンにも聞いてほしい。
地脈の花を解剖して得られた手がかりによると、世界樹の内部で異変が起きているのは確かだが。
Okay, that means we can still go in there when the time comes.
そして送信様の力以外にも実は世界樹に接続する方法がある。
Yeah, the Akasha terminals.
お前たちも覚え
So we could use those.
もしかしてあれアーカーシャ
Oh, Lumine talks.
正解だ。
そういえばそんなものもあったな。すっかり忘れてたぜ。
Yeah, but you can still use the terminals to connect to Irminsul, maybe somehow.
アーカー社のメインシステムは確かに停止したけど、それに関連する技術が消えたわけじゃない。どこぞの誰かさんは仕事中に暇を持て余して、アーカー社の説明書を隅々まで読んでいたらしいよ。
Yeah, that sounds like a Hytham.
誰のことを言ってるのか分かったぞ。
他人を褒めるのが気恥ずかしいのなら無理に褒めなくていい。
こいつを持ち上げるのは尺だが、頭の良さは認めざるを得ない。一度見たものはめったに忘れないからな。今のスメールにはアーカー社が必要だ。今ある知識と機械に精通した僕たち学者がいれば、以前の状態に。
Okay, so it's mission reactivate Akasha, but not all of us should do that. Some of us should go to Apep.
確かアーカー社を動かすには神の心が必要だったよね。
鋭いね。神の心はアーカー社の動力源だった。それが失われている今、別の方法で補わないといけない。
Okay, so what are we gonna use instead of a Gnosis?
沈黙の伝をまだ覚えてる？
Oh, I see.
あそこは今、キングデシャレト文明に関する知識を最も蓄えてる組織だ。僕たちが求める答えもそこにあるかもしれない。
ああ、その可能性は高いな。
先生や他の賢者たちと話し合った結果、世界樹の混乱による影響は今も広がり続けていて、キャラバン宿駅もじきに安全ではなくなるとのことだ。これから僕たちは砂漠へ移動する。学者たちは沈黙の殿へ。 民衆にはアール村
Okay,
へ行ってもらお
so
うと思う。
all the people go to Aru village, and we go to the Temple of Silence. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
アール村に着けばキャンディスが迎えてくれることになってる。
さて、残す懸念事項はあと一つだ。
ああ、送信様のことだな。送信様の容体はあまり芳しくない。
Yeah, and this is where APAP comes in, and the Dendro Seed.
実はさっき別々に調査してた時、旅人がいい方法を思いついたみたいだぞ。
本当か。
へえ、さすがだな。
アムリタの専門家はどう思う？
理論上は可能だよ。君たちの話によると、元素生命と元素力は別物だけど、送信様はその力を模倣できるとはっきり言ったようだからね。なら、アペプにその意思さえあれば、自身の力を送信
Yeah, so all we have to do is convince APAP to help us. But considering that the destruction of Irminsul would also probably affect APAP, I don't think that it will be that hard to convince her.
協力さえ得られれば可能性はあるということか。問題はそのアペプの態度だが。
I'll find a way. Don't worry.
前に会った時は友好的とは言えなかったけど、話を聞いてくれないわけじゃなかったし、今ナヒーダは危険な目に遭ってるんだ。見捨てたりしないと思うぞ。
No, again, like I said, it would affect her as well, and I think she's smart enough to realize that.
現状、最も可能性のある方法だろうね。
So helping us is also in her best self-interest.
どん詰まりだった状況よりずっとマシだな。同感だよ。もし世界樹に頼らずに送信様の力を回復させられる者がスメールにいるとしたら、善は急げだ。早速先生に事情を説明してくるよ。先生や他の賢者たちが同意してくれたら、3つのチームに分かれて行動しよう。学者は沈黙の殿へ行って、
One team goes to the Temple of Silence, one team goes to Aru Village, and one team goes to the Dendro Dragon.
この先、すべてが順調にいくとは言い切れないけど、少なくとも光は見えてきた。手探りだった頃よりはずっといいだろう。異論がなければ行動を開始しよう。だが出発前に俺から言っておきたいことがある。どれほど離れていようと、見えない糸が俺たちを固く結びつけている。過去の絆は輝く明星となり、俺たちのために新たな道を切り開くだろう。
それも
Yeah, it sounded like a quote from a book.
いや、これは族。
It's from the sequel. Okay, yeah, that makes all the difference.
何が違うんだ？よりかっこいい。
確かに。
And Seth agrees.
タイミングのいい引用だね。お礼に全てが片付いたらここにいる全員に召喚王とその続編をセットでプレゼントするよ。じゃあ。
Yeah, let's get moving now. Got no time to waste. Oh, this is a really good Archon Quest so far. We're not wasting any time, it's just one thing after the other. Pacing is really good, like it has been for the entirety of Nod-Krai so far. They really have improved the pacing over the years. It used to be that Archon Quest had some parts where the pacing slowed down considerably, but nowadays that is not really the case anymore. Okay, we got the sage's approval. Nice.
それらを同時に進めるのは難しい。民衆の移動には途中で休憩を挟む必要があるし、砂漠に行くのが初めてというものも多い。
Yeah, the whole evacuation thing is still very difficult. Especially now that they have to go into the desert.
先に向かってくれ。後ほど沈黙の殿で合流しよう。
Okay, we got this.
感謝してもしきれないな。お互いうまくいくことを願っている。それでは。
よし、それじゃあ出発しようぜ。
Oh, Kole? Okay. What do you want to talk about? Did you have another dream?
師匠に昔言われたんだ。問題を提示した後はどう解決するか考えるように。
I mean, the dream alone and you telling Nahida about it was already a huge help. Without that, Sumeru would have been caught completely off guard, and the people could not have been evacuated in time, and it would have been a catastrophe. You kinda saved the entire nation. Just by having that dream and telling Nahida about it. Collie, you are fine. You're overthinking this, you don't need to do any more. I mean, it's obviously nice if you want to do any more, and we definitely appreciate the help, but don't beat yourself up over not doing enough, because you have already done a lot for this nation.
みんなの話についていこうと、私なりに頑張ったけど、初めて聞くことばっかりで。だから、何かアドバイスをもらえないかなって思って。
Okay, she wants some advice. Well, yeah, we can give you some pointers, I guess. You made notes, Paimon? About all the different chapters? Okay, first time I'm hearing that. Yeah, you sure kept that one quiet, Paimon. She is making an effort to, you know, understand everything and improve. It's really nice. And she even made several copies. I'm impressed, Paimon. Gift for him? Hello, I'm Lumin, not Ether. It's fine, Collie. You can keep it. See ya. Yeah, let's hope that Apep is gonna help us. Guiding notes. What is this? You can view guiding notes on the quest overview screen. You can also view guiding notes directly during certain conversations. I see. So we actually got a new gameplay mechanic relating to Paimon's notes. Interesting. Yeah, bringing Nuvelet to Apep might not be the best idea. Take Nahida with us. Okay, there we have an overview of where everyone is. We are up here in the desert. And there's Apep. Okay, we're already meeting her. Apep already knows, of course. Yeah, she can feel it. Nothing gets past you, I guess. Well, that doesn't sound like she's gonna cooperate. Does she not realize that the destruction of Irminsul would affect the whole world? Not just Sumeru? Yeah, we helped you before. We cleansed you of the forbidden knowledge. Yeah, all three of these are true. The safety of Sumeru depends on it, the very survival of the world could be at stake, and you owe a debt of gratitude. And this is how you repay it. Lumin is talking herself now, since these negotiations are so important.
られた屈辱を注ぐのはあなたにとっても好都合なんじゃない？
That's the perfect way to phrase this, Numin. Yeah, it's compelling. Is it enough to convince her? Exactly. So, time to repay the debt.
敵からの憐れみなど侮辱でしかないが、助けを受けながら報いぬのもまた竜王の尊厳を損なうことになろう。小さなブエル、そして小さな人間。
Okay, okay, we got her. We have convinced her. Perfect. Thank you, Apep. You made the right choice. Hold on to me, Paimon. We're in the boss domain. Okay, now we can view the guiding notes here. Oh, that's interesting. We have notes about all the different characters. Okay, these are just telling us who these characters are. Okay, that is interesting. Even the NPCs get these notes. We haven't seen Dunyazad yet in this quest. Is she gonna appear? I don't know. Also, there's no info about Jeht yet. Of course, we haven't seen her yet, but she was in the live stream. So she is probably gonna appear in this Archon Quest. I'm so excited for that. I love Jeht. And here, okay, here we have some info about Irminsul and the Temple of Silence. Okay. Okay, that's good. Nahida's gonna recover soon. And then we can hopefully finally fight back. Yeah, I mean, that goes without saying. Will giving your power to Nahida affect you in any way? Just like last time, it's impossible to have a normal conversation with this dragon, yeah. Even after cleansing the forbidden knowledge, her personality hasn't really changed that much. She's just less aggressive now, I guess. But you still don't have the Dendro authority, right? I mean, you're still obviously a very powerful dragon, but not as powerful as an Archon, right? As long as the Dendro throne still exists. Yeah, they've all been reborn, but they don't remember any of what happened before. But they're still drawn to us. Okay. I mean, as the Dendro Dragon, she's probably connected to Irminsul in a very similar way to Nahida, I'm guessing. Do you know much about Irminsul? She did once, okay. But not anymore? Irminsul's older than the Heavenly Principles. Yeah, that makes sense. Since all the memories of Teyvat are saved in there. Oh, it had a different function back then. Yeah, back then they had the power of the Light Realm instead of the elemental power we have today.
天理が世界中を奪い、手を加えて人間のために利用したんだ。それに
Anchor the fate of the world. So maybe that's why Dottore wants to destroy it, because he's still trying to escape his fate.
結局のところ、天理、神々の神、ヘドが出る。汝らへの恨みは決して
I'm not so sure about that. I mean, Nuvelet was able to bridge the enmity between dragonkind and humankind, so you are just wrong about that, Apep. And you did agree to help us, yes.
どうにもならぬからな。
If you really were as much of an enemy of humankind as you are saying, then you would have refused to help us no matter what.
だが、いつの日か木が熟した時、我々はこの世界を奪い
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Apep, but the Age of the Dragons is gone. Even if the Heavenly Principles are defeated, Teyvat belongs to humankind now.
世はすでに感じておる。東吉の水の竜王はすでに三奪者である神の手から
You are so wrong about that. You are so wrong. I mean, you are right that the Hydro Authority is back in the hands of the Hydro Dragon, but he was not the one who wrestled it from the Heavenly Principles. That was the Hydro Archon. She is the one who was behind it all. Focalors did that, not Nuvelet. Nuvelet just received the power that Focalors returned to him.
まだ顔を合わせたことはないが、我らが日夜復讐の準備を進めて
Nuvelet is not doing that. You have such a wrong impression of him, Apep. I mean, yeah, Nuvelet is saying that he's gonna judge the Archons, but he's not, like, really actively working towards that. And he's also not an enemy of mankind. And doesn't really work towards a return of the dragons.
それは
Yeah, let's just not tell her the truth about Nuvelet. It would shatter her world. Great disturbance out there. What is happening?
何かあったのかな。
砂嵐が来た。
The Jinn? Wait, is this where Jeht appears? Because we also saw Lilupar in the live stream with Jeht. So, if they're talking about Jinn, then Lilupar is probably here. And if Lilupar is here, then Jeht is here. Oh, please tell me this is the moment. I'm so excited for this. For Jeht to finally appear in the Archon Quest and finally be voiced. I hope she has a great voice actress. I have no idea who it is. I've not looked up anything. But I can't wait to finally hear her talk. Okay, we are gonna leave now. And Nahida's gonna stay until she's recovered. It's not faint concern. Come on, Apep. Yeah, there she goes again. Well, we've done what we came here for, so time to check what's going on out there. What's that? Wait, is that... Is she already awake? Okay, only for a brief moment. The statues of the gods hang inverted from the heavens, but one alone is unique among them. Hang inverted from the heavens. Is that a reference to that upside-down statue from the very first Dainsleif quest? We haven't talked about this since before Inazuma. Its location is blank. Remember, tell no one. Okay, so Nahida was trying to tell us something here. So she must have figured something out. Yeah, why would she keep it a secret from everyone? She said that we shouldn't tell anyone else. So very mysterious. Yeah, where the heck are we? Just some random oasis. Wait, isn't that the oasis where Nilo is dancing in her trailer? Or was it a different one? What's going on here? Okay, we have one of the sages here in Cyano, Ahatham, Kave. I don't see Jeht anywhere, so maybe this is not actually the point where she appears. She's still with Apep, but she's recovering. What's with these sandstorms? Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, does that mean that we have to find Lilupa, the mother of Jin, to make her stop the Jin from creating the sandstorms so we can get to the Temple of Silence? Or is Lilupa actually behind this? Gurabat mentioned.
もしバラーズリーがここにいたら、もっと具体的に説明してくれただろう。俺は以前砂漠を調査していた時に噂を聞いた程度。
Now somehow they've all been awakened. Maybe they felt that something was going on with Irminsul. A familiar figure comes to mind. Yeah, Lilupa. So I guess we have to find her. This is also the first time Lilupa is voiced, right? Yeah, she sounds kind of like I imagined. Palm and I should take a trip to Gurabat. Yeah, there's some direction behind it. Like something is purposefully blocking our path. And that something is probably Dottore. Okay, guess it's time to fight some monsters. Everyone is ready to fight. Oh, okay, they're gonna take care of this here. While we go to Gurabat. Be careful. Okay, on to Gurabat. This is where we meet Jeht now, right? It has to be. But at least Lilupa is gonna be here. There are more monsters. Well, time to fight then. Oh, they're already dead. Oh, there's more of them here. More and more spawning. There's even more of them over here. And Fatui? Wait, what are the Fatui doing here? The Fatui are actually fighting the monsters. That's interesting. There's a lot of enemies here. But my Nicole Yomir team is making short work of them. There you go. Do we have to do something with these things? No. We just go over there, where the next few enemies are. Or just to this gate over here. Ah, there's more of them, of course. Okay, let's open this up. Yeah, what is this? We can actually go through here. We have to go... Yeah, we have to go around. Okay. Even more Fatui. I kinda like this, that there's so many enemies here. It's fun, just fighting our way through this ruin. But it says destroy the device affecting the Jinn, so it's basically saying that the Fatui are behind the Jinn acting so weird. There's more than one device. Okay, it's number 2 down. One more device over there. There we go. So what's next? Oh, there he is. Our first time meeting Pantaleon.
謝ることはありません。よくやってくれましたよ。これほどの強敵を相手に今まで持ちこたえたのですから。
お前がこいつらの長官か。ジュラバドの混乱、それに世界樹の問題も裏で
その質問にはお答えできませんね。まさか敵の口から答えを引き出せると期待するほど。
Well, we can beat the answers out of you. Or are you seriously expecting that you could defeat the Traveler? What is Lumine thinking about? She seems deep in thought. It feels like a trap. Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, 会話の主導権を握りたいのですか？あいにくですが、私からあなた方に話すことは何もありません。ここに来たのはただの好奇心です。パディの間でお二人の名前は広く知れ渡っていますから。Is that really all you wanted to do? Just observe? There's definitely more going on.
その言い方。まるでオイラたちが見せ物の珍しい生き物みたいだぞ。
まさか、それは誤解ですよ。そこに立っているのが名高い二人の英雄だということはよく存じています。いくつもの国の危機を救い、数多くの仲間と出会ってきたことも。あなた方の冒険には敬意を表します。唯一残念なのは、その旅路が
What are your goals? What exactly do you gain from destroying Irminsul? Or, you know, helping Dottore destroy Irminsul?
オイラたちに敬意？なんか変な感じだな。
何もおかしなことはないでしょう。私とあなたは対立する立場にありますが、そこに根深い怨恨があるわけではありません。
Well, I guess at least he respects us.
観察って言ってたけど、何かわかった？
全神経を注いで観察し、理解しようと努めましたが、それでもあなた方の実力はそこが知れません。
Maybe he's trying to observe so closely because Lumine can wield elemental power without a vision. And he's kind of interested in that, right? Because he doesn't have a vision. But she's a descender, so I don't think you can ever reach that kind of power.
私は暴力が増えてでして、ですから、ほら、こうして言葉で語り合いたいと思っているのです。
Yeah, because he wouldn't stand a chance if he were to actually fight Lumine.
3つの月が空に昇ってもあなた方の輝きを遮ることはできなかったと聞いていますし
Yeah, he's basically saying even Dottore with the power of 3 moons could not defeat you and your friends, so I know I'm out of my league here. I mean, of course he has. He's a Fatuus.
鋭いですね
Oh, Commander Dottore, wait, so he's not a Pentadon? He's not a Harbinger? Is he just one of Dottore's minions?
おっと危うく口を滑らすところでした
Are there actually people who were loyal to Dottore? That's crazy.
話しましたしこれ以上喋っても意味はなさそうですね見たところあなた方は随分とこの地に詳しいようですが
Oh yeah, we've been here before.
訪れたことがあるのですかどうやら当たりのようですでしたらジュラバドの物語を耳にしたこともあるでしょう
Yeah, we have heard of that tale. We have even met Lilupa.
まさにここでリルパールはかつて聡明なものを王位へと導きましたですがその後玉座についた者は例外なく権力に溺れ堕落していきました堕落した王は国を統べる力を失いその座にとどまり続ける資格も失います
何が言いたいの
あなた方の冒険を称賛したのは紛れもない本心です。ですが私の目にはあなた方の旅は常にこの世界の
So he's saying that we are not really opposed to fate and to this world, despite being a descender.
本当に正しいのでしょうか。皇天に座す天理は果たして聡明なのか、それとも暗愚なのか。七神が世界の全権を握っていますが。
Oh, and destroying Irminsul is better than having the 7 rule over the world? That logic does not check out.
まさかオイラたちを説得しようとしてるのか。
説得私の上官もきっと試みたことでしょう。
Oh yeah, Dottore tried. He tried a lot and he failed miserably in convincing Lumine. He completely failed to realize what is actually important to Lumine. He was such an idiot when it came to, like, human interactions. One of the smartest guys in Teyvat and at the same time one of the stupidest guys in Teyvat. That was Dottore.
もし他人の言葉一つで立場を翻すようなら、そこにはもともと確固たる意志などなかったということです。私はただ個人の立場を述べ、お互いの理解を深めようとしただけですよ。もちろん、もしささやかな陰謀があるとするなら、それは少しでも時間を稼ぐことでしょうか。すぐに襲いかからなかったのは賢明でしたね。せっかく伏兵を用意していたのですが、もう出てきてもらいましょう。
Yeah, so it was actually an ambush.
ここは我々にお任せを。
You think these normal little Fatui soldiers can defeat the Traveler?
期待していますよ。彼女を足止めしてください。
Oh, he just wants them to stall us. Okay. Well, they can do that, I guess. Damn it, he's getting away. Well, I guess we have to fight our way out of here. Are they all gone? Okay. Let's see if we can catch up to him. There he is. He's just walking away slowly. Paimon, wait! Yeah, saw that coming. Yeah, it won't be enough to hold Lumine in the long run, but for a short while, it probably will be enough. Damn it. We played right into his hand. He just wanted to trap us here.
そう落ち込まないでください。誰かがここに来ることは分かっていましたから、あらかじめ計画を練っておいたのですよ。
Well, let's hope that Lilupa is somewhere here and can deactivate the barrier.
どこであなた方と話し、どの扉から去り、どの仕掛けであなた方を待つか。
He planned for everything.
全て計算済みです。対してあなた方は私のことを何も知りません。今になっても私の声を聞いたことがあるだけで、それさえも本物かどうかわからない状況です。ですがご安心を。
So this guy is a tactician, huh? Very good at planning and executing his plans.
最後にもう一つ答えて。どうして博士に従い続けてるの?
Yeah, that's why I was surprised that there are people who are actually loyal to him.
従う。その言葉は適切ではありませんね。あなたから見れば悪党であって。
So he saw Totoro as a friend. Now he sounds more like a harbinger again, so maybe it's Pantalone after all.
真心などほとんどなかったとしても、ルールが生まれれば、そこには必ず利益を得るものとそうでないものが現れます。人々は手に入れた利益を正当化するため、あるいは抱えた苦痛を晴らすために躍起になるものです。私も彼も世界のルールには収まらない身。そして共に新たな秩序を探し求めているのです。描く未来図は
Okay, yeah, he's definitely a harbinger, not just a subordinate of Totoro. He wouldn't talk about Totoro like that if he had just been one of his subordinates.
あなた方が早く脱出できることを祈っていますよ。もっともあまり早すぎても困りますが。
戻ってこい。また、あの黒いのってまさか前に冒険してた
Oh, damn it.
人を飲み込むやつだ。
How do we get out of this?
ごめん、オイラが焦って追いかけたから。
It's not your fault, Paimon. Let's just focus on getting out of here. Okay, time to escape from Gurabad. Or are we just gonna... Okay, we're just gonna switch to a different scene, no? Are we defending Aru village? Oh yeah, there are a bunch of monsters there. Oh well, I guess they are Jin. I don't think that's gonna work, Dory. And nothing is happening. Yeah, your Jin is probably also affected. Oh no, there it is. Oh, wait, she has to negotiate with her own Jin before it's doing this. That's funny. Oh, that's gonna hurt her. 100,000. Poor Dory. Is this actually gonna work? Are they beating up Plumpy? No! Plumpy! Oh, poor Plumpy. But it's probably still gonna take the money. It was a nice try, Dory, but I guess we have to fight now. What did you expect, Dory? What did you think was gonna happen? Just storming in there alone. And Tenari's like, damn it, we needed an Electro character for the quicken reaction. But now we're just 2 Dendro characters here. This is gonna make things a lot more difficult. Okay, let's do this. Oh, we actually get to use Dory here. Okay, so we do get some Electro application. That's good. There we go. Did that kill them all? No, there's more of them over here. They just spawned, I think. What is hitting me? What is hitting me? Oh, there's a sandstorm right there. Okay, now Tenari is almost dead. But we do have a healer here in Dory. Right, she is a healer. Yeah, we are healing. Okay. There we go. Dory is suffering. She's losing so much money. It's bad. It's very bad.
でもすぐに次の攻撃が来そうだ。何かあったの？
南側が突破されて大量の人類がなだれ込んできたんだ。今みんなを北側に避難させてる。
戦線が押されてる。もしここで不測の事態でも起きたら。
ああ、だからそっちの状況を確認して次の手を考えよう。
What now? An explosion?
また防衛線が突破されたぞ。
これ。君はみんなと様子を見てきてくれ。こっちは。師匠、無茶だよ。さっきは私たち3人でもあんなに。言うことを聞いて。大丈夫。心配はいらないよ。私が頼みの綱なんです。
But, well, is he wrong, Dory? Is he wrong? You probably do still have a lot of tricks up your sleeve. You probably have some insane Hexen Circle gadget that he could use here. Nicole! Yeah, okay, so it was Nicole talking to Collei in the beginning, since it's happening here again to Collei, it seems. Only she's hearing Nicole. So this is when Nicole finally enters this Archon Quest. I've been waiting for this. Oh, Nicole is not gonna interfere directly. She's just gonna guide Collei. Wait, is this where Collei is gonna unseal her godly remains? With the help of Nicole? Okay, some kind of incantation. Do it, Collei. Okay, we're gonna get like an awakening scene with Collei. Awakening some hidden power. Oh, this is so cool. Yes, Collei gets a power-up moment. She deserves it. I'm a flickering illusion. Okay, they know what she's doing apparently. I'm the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the creator. I wish this were a cutscene. A proper cutscene instead of just dialogue. But oh well, it's still cool. A song composed by Nabu Malikata. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's not what's happening here. It's not history knowledge. It is the guidance of an angel. Right, because they're probably devoted to the goddess of flowers, so with Corley reciting the song here, that calms down the Jinn. Okay, so it doesn't work when he's doing it. Just Corley can do it. But why? Is it because of the godly remains in her? Is she kind of a demigod because of that? This was so good. Corley got her moment to shine. I don't think that's the last time. I think she's gonna get an even bigger role in this Archon Quest. Okay, we're still trapped here. Who is that? Is it her? Is it Jeht? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes, yes, it's her, it's her, it's her. Oh my god, she's finding the Archon Quest. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this for so long. Voice Jeht, and I like her voice. It sounds good. Look at her. She's back. She's finally back after all this time. It's been years since we saw you the last time in game. Oh, I wish she would take off the blindfold so that we could see her beautiful golden eyes. And Banban is also here. Yeah, her voice sounds really nice. I like it. And look at this. Oh my god, and the way Jeht is holding Lumine there. It's so cute. I wonder if it's different with Aether. Because, you know, there was some difference in the actual world quest between Lumine and Aether. Difference that implied that Jeht sees Aether as a good friend, but has a crush on Lumine. She's kind of confirmed to be lesbian, you know? So I wonder if this is gonna be different, because the way she's holding Lumine here, I can't imagine her holding Aether like that. I gotta look that up after the quest. Or tell me in the comments if you know. Buddy, I'm loving this. This is so good, she's finally here. Okay, now we have to run away. Now that Jeht is in the Archon Quest, there's actually a decent chance that someday, maybe, she becomes a playable character. Though maybe not, there are also a lot of NPCs that never become playable characters, you know, like Dunyazad, for example. But then again, Dunyazad is not really a fighter, Jeht is. So maybe, you know. If they give Jeht a vision at some point, then she definitely could be a playable character. I would roll for her. I would definitely roll for her. Even if they make her the first 3-star character, I would still roll for Jeht. I don't care. Yeah, they're all gone. Right, she has a history with the Fatui. And it's not a good one.
こそこそしちゃってさ。また何か悪いことを企んでるみたいだ。ジェイドは最近どうしてたの？
Yeah, how have you been?
みんなと別れた後、自分の傭兵団を立ち上げたんだ。今じゃそれなりに名も売れてきてる。
Yeah, we actually knew that she started her own band of mercs. That was mentioned somewhere. Don't remember exactly where, but we definitely knew that.
そうだ。少しでも気分を上げるためにいいことを教えてあげる。
Okay, good news. That would be the first time in this Archon Quest that we get some good news. Oh, she took care of Masera. Okay, yeah, that is good news. F Masera.
まあ、相変わらずもっともらしい理屈をこねるのが好きだったけど、今回ばかりはその理屈でも。
So the Masera chapter has finally come to a close. It's kind of sad that it was off screen, but at least that is done now. That is over.
君たちはあれからどうしてたの？私とブンブンのこと。
No, I have not forgotten. I have never forgotten. You are one of my favorite NPCs in this game, if not the favorite. And the community hasn't forgotten you either. Which year was it where she got Valentine's art? Was it like 2023, 2024? I don't know. But I remember that back then her Valentine's art got more likes than the art for the playable characters that was released on the same day. So yeah, the community loves Jeht. For good reason, she's such a good character. And honestly, she is the top candidate for an NPC that should become a playable character. She ticks all the boxes that you want out of a great playable character. She has a good design, even if it's just kind of a recolored variant of one of the desert enemies. But, you know, desert enemies all have good designs in the first place. And then Jeht with the blue hair is a little bit unique compared to them. I think she also has some more scars. And they could definitely tweak the design a bit when she is released as a playable character to look a bit more different from the other Eremites. So yeah, good design, great backstory, great personality. Jeht is just great. Yeah, how could we ever forget about you, Jeht?
私も時間を作って他の国を見て回ってみようかな。
Oh, does that mean you're gonna appear in more quests now in different nations? Maybe some events? Like, this opens up so many possibilities that she's actually in an Archon Quest now. So many doors that were closed before are now wide open when it comes to Jeht. I'm loving this. Yeah, do you have any idea where Lilupa could be?
あの瓶は？
あいつの力でジンニーと砂嵐を止める必要があるんだ。うまく会えるかわかんないけど、ジュラバドであんな大騒ぎがあったんだし、あいつも目を覚ましてくれてるよな。とりあえず探しに行ってみようぜ。
Only one way to find out, and that way is calling out to her, maybe? I don't know. Guess you have to do something down here. Trigger the chest piece. Right, that's how we get in here. Right, I forgot. Oh, there she is.
とても長い夢を見ていたようです。お久しぶりですわ、我が主よ。
Okay, the racist bottle is back as well.
ああ、カラカラちゃんもいたの。なんとも懐かしい顔ぶれが揃っていますわね。
I hope this wasn't a rude awakening.
不粋な強盗どもに叩き起こされるのは不愉快でしたが、我が主と再会できたのですから、その愚行は不問にしましょう。我が主とお別れした後、私の体はジュラバドの地下へと溶け込み、うごめく漆黒の災いを抑え込んでおりました。それはジンニーの中で復讐の炎を再び燃え上がらせ、ジュラバドから安寧を奪い去ろうとしていたのです。私はそれに長く抗い、幾度となく立ち向かいましたわ。そしてある日、西の戸津国で
Is she talking about Natlan and about how we defeated the Abyss there? A land to the west. Yeah, it has to be Natlan, right? Yeah, Lumine is coming to the same conclusion.
あの漆黒の力が人類を惑わす力を失ったのを確かめ、私もまた眠りにつきました。そして我が主よ、なぜ再びジュラバドにいらしたのです？黄砂に生まれた。
Well, it's a long story.
なぜ？
手短に言うとだな。スメール。
But yeah, that's the short version.
オイラたちの友達がピンチなんだ。さっきそいつらを追い払ったばかりなんだけど、開いた穴をどうやって塞げばいいのか、どうすれば砂嵐を止められるのかわかんなくて困ってるんだぞ。
それくらい造作もないこと。私が人類の災いを鎮め、砂嵐も散らして差し上げま
Yeah,
し
she can't just do that. She's the mother of Jin after all.
ありがとう、リルパール。
Okay, that solves that problem then.
礼には及びませんわ。これは私が叶えてきたあまたの願いの中でも取るに足らないものですから。
But we are still no closer to healing Irminsul. Even if we solve the Jin problem here.
砂嵐が収まった。いい天気になったね。昔言ったことを覚えてる？次はもっと明るい日に再会するって。これで
It was?
私が望んでた
I mean, yeah, I guess this is a lovely sun.
よかったぜ。でも別に明るい日じゃなくても、オイラはお前たちともっといっぱい会いたいぞ。
That goes for me too.
これでもうジンニーは出てこないんだよな。沈黙の殿に戻るか？
Yeah, let's all head to the Temple of Silence. Is Jeht gonna come with us? Yes, she's gonna come with us. I was worried that this was the extent of her appearance in the Archon Quest, that we're gonna part ways here again. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, she's gonna stay with us, hopefully for the entire rest of the Archon Quest. And Dilupa is also coming with us. Okay. So really the entire gang from that desert quest. On to the Temple of Silence. Here we go. I like the way she walks.
流れジナ団の人から話には聞いてたけど、こんなに大きい建物だったとはね。
沈黙の殿。あの方々は塔にウリンへ移ったのではないのですか？
Interesting. She thought it was in the rainforest.
砂漠に戻ってきたのでしょう。
その案はやや危険なのではないでしょうか。
They have a plan, but it's risky. Okay. Tell us, what kind of plan do you have? Some kind of technology from King Dashred's day?
アーカーシャ端末の代わりとなるものが見つからなければ、この方法で行くしかないだろ
う。この案は理論的には実現可能な上、リスクも許容範囲内だ。でも実行するなら急いだ方がいい。これほど大規模なものとなると、たとえカーベやファルザンさんのような機械に精通した学者を総動員しても、改造が完了するまでにかなりの時間がかかるだろうからね。
戻ったんだね。怪我はないかい？この人たちは？
That is the best girl from the desert.
この二人は？君たちの。
ここにいる奴らはほとんどオイラたちの友達だぞ。こいつはカーベ。で、その隣にいるのがアルハイゼンだ。
よろしく。私はジェイド。こっちはリルパールだよ。
ほう。歴史上の有名
Yeah, of course, Hatham would recognize this name.
はじめまして。友達の友達もまた友達だよね。
そうなの？
そうじゃないのかい？
砂漠では違うかな。友達は信じられるけど、友達の友達は用心する。
Yeah, very different way of thinking in the desert.
でも、旅人が悪人と友達になるわけないか。
砂嵐が止んだということは、ジュラバドの問題は全て解決したようだな。何か分かったことはあったか？
って感じだぞ。 のムカつく喋り方のやつにはめられて閉じ込められたけど、ジェイドが仕掛けを解いてくれてな。
そうだったのか。あなたたちがいてくれて。
Yeah, we would have been screwed without Jeht.
つまり、その人物は自分が執行官の手下でしかないと。
Yeah, I'm still not sure if I believe that. I still think there's a chance that he's Pantalone. Because the way he was talking about Totoro at the end of the conversation didn't sound like he was his subordinate. It sounded more like they were partners, you know?
それがどうかしたのか？
まさか敵の口から答えを引き出せると期待するほど甘い考えを。
Yeah, he was lying.
鋭いですね。
He didn't give us any straight answers.
執行官ドットーレはナドクライで命を落としました。
Exactly. It doesn't make sense, Numin.
そいつの正体が気になるのか？それとも何か陰謀が隠されてるとでも？
陰謀とまでは言わないが、後々問題になった際、責任を他人に押し付けてしまえば、面倒を減らせると考えているのかもしれないな。今はまず、目の前の問題を片付けよう。隠蔽工作が適当だったのは、君たちに自分の素性を調べる余裕がないことを見越してのことだろ
う。なんだか難しい話ばっかりでついていけないよ。
Okay, bye for now, Chat. See you later.
私とリルパールはぶらついてくるから。
Oh, does she know Deer? Wait, they know each other? I mean, yeah, if Jeht is the leader of a mercenary group, then she probably ran into Deer at some point.
まあ、傭兵だし、どこで会ったって不思議じゃないだろう。それより、その隣にいるのは？
それで、何か方法は見つかったのか？
ああ、見つけたよ。ここには本当に何でもあるんだな。計画の実現性について議論と検証を重ねた結果、新しいシステムをゼロから作るのは無理そうだ。だから
Modify how?
デシェレトの霊廟にあるであろう
沈黙の殿にある一部の資料によれば、霊廟内部には R という中枢装置が存在するらしい。学術界にこの装置に関する記録がほとんどないことから、よほど深部に隠されているんだろう。記録が事実であれば、R とその内部に秘められたエネルギーは、アーカー社改造計画を支えうるものだ。
Okay, so we have to go and get this Aru next.
ただし、この計画を実現するには、技術を掛け合わせる必要があって、賢者たちが今も議論している。
議論は白熱してるけど、最終的には妥協点を見つけることになるだろうね。ウリンの民は砂漠の技術を避けたがるけど、危機が迫ってる今、他の選択肢なんてない。
また一つ気になることがあるんだけど、 R ってあの R か？だったら今は封鎖されてるんだよな。
Oh wait, is that where we met the Ibis King in one of the previous Nod-Krai quests?
さすがパイモン、すごい記憶力だね。沈黙の殿の記録によれば
No, wait, it was one of the events where we met the Ibis King, and it was only Nefer who met the Ibis King in the Archon Quest, but we saw that in the flashback of her past, right?
でも具体的に R に何ができるのか、そもそも何のために作られたのか。
Yeah, so maybe we should go and ask the Ibis King what he knows about Aru.
簡単じゃない。以前時の王トートの神殿であの方から直接三冠神が R に閉じ込められてるって話を聞いてなかったら、そんな場所が本当に存在するなんて。
Also, they already talked to the Ibis King, okay.
ああ、おいらも初めて聞いたときはびっくりしたぞ。それに時の王は自分たちが R から出るためには3つの質問に答えなきゃならないって言ってたよな。
Yeah, I do remember that.
覚えてるか？
覚えているよ。聖水を巡らせる者は、愛憎を消し去る者は、真偽を定める者は。
But that was in an event, right? Not the Archon Quest. Yeah. So they're referencing an event here once again, like they did before with all the Durin stuff that is referencing Simulanka, where his origin story is, and they still haven't made that playable permanently. I don't like that they're doing that. Yeah, maybe you should write a letter to Nefer and ask her to come here and help. Wait, she's already here? Another lady with her? Yehoda? Is Yehoda actually gonna be in this quest? Imagine Yehoda being the only character, and Nefer, I guess, the only two characters that are in every single Nod-Krai quest. That could become a reality. I mean, yeah, Yehoda is just built different. Of course she's here. In before this is actually Lauma. Oh, it's Nicole, not Yehoda. Okay. So Yehoda's not actually here. Oh, that's sad. Well, I guess someone has to take care of the Curatorium of Secrets while Nefer is away in Sumeru. Yeah, Nicole, you already helped. We saw what you did for Collei. Locked out? Does it mean no one from the outside can enter Sumeru right now? Oh. So we are trapped in here. Well, that's not good. A defense mechanism of Irminsul. Okay. So it's kind of a failsafe to protect the world, but I don't think that's gonna be enough in the long run. Yeah, and that's also a problem, of course. So you brought Nefer here? We actually get to see how she convinced her. Because it's not just Sumeru that's in trouble, it's the entire world. That's why it concerns you as well. And you can help. Since you are connected to the Ibis King, there's probably something you can do. Oh, he was a moon envoy.
それなりに名の知れた月の使いだったからね。あなたの過去はその気になればいくらでも調べられるけれど、誰にだって知られたくない秘密の一つや二つはあるものでしょ。
その判断に感謝するよ、ニコさん。ナドくらいは私が暮らす場所だからね。これまで多少は力を尽くしたけど、スメールでまた
Okay, so what did Nicole do to convince her? After Nefer so adamantly refused.
あなたが言っていることも理解できるわ。人の感情は理由もなく芽生えたり消えたりしない。何かを救うにも壊すにも明確な理由があるものよ。でも 人間の感情は複雑で矛盾に満ちている。だからこそ感情には変化が生まれるの。長い時の中で私はそれを学んだわ。そして私たち天の使いの責務は、人々が心の奥底に秘めた真の願いを叶えられるよう導くこと。
So what is Nefer's deepest, truest desire?
だからあなたの過去に何があったのかを聞かせてほしいの。あなたを形作っているのは単なる憎しみだけじゃないと思っているから。
So is Nefer gonna tell her everything?
断る。
No, she isn't.
ちょっと
Yeah, that's in character for her.
的な雰囲気にしたのよ。ここは心を開いて話してくれる場面じゃない。
But this is not that kind of story, Nico.
そうなのかい？あいにく空気を読むのが苦手でね。確かにあんたの言う通りだよ。私を形作ってるのは単なる憎しみだけじゃない。けどあんたの導きで考えが変わるとは思えないね。消えることのない後さ、哀れで憎い連中の血、そういう古い感情は
She really doesn't want to return there. I mean, understandable. Kinda.
あなたはその影を振り払いたいのかしら。
いや、むしろ永遠に覚えていたいね。
She doesn't even want closure.
結局そういった感情や記憶が私の一部になってるんだから。
そう。それなら私の考えを聞いてみてくれない？
もちろんさ。天の使いの言葉なんてそうそう聞けるもんじゃないからね。
はるか昔、天の使いがまだ大地を自由に歩き回れた頃、
Oh, Nicole is telling her more about herself.
日々の生活をつまらないものだと思っていたの。単調で退屈な仕事、冷め切った他人との関係、今の方がずっと楽しいことばかりよ。
Yeah, she was bored when everything was well. But now that it's all gone, she misses it. And realizes what she has lost.
人の感情は得てして特定の誰かや光景、あるいは物と結びついているわ。それが失われた時、記憶は瞬く間に色あせ、感情も消え失せてしまう。もしスメールが滅びて、砂漠もウリンもなくなって、憎むべき対象がこの世界から完全に消えたら、
I mean, that would be the least of her problems if Sumeru is destroyed, because then the rest of the world is next.
愛も憎しみもとても強烈な感情よ。だからこそ、それらが失われた時、深い虚無感が生まれてしまうの。
This is a very interesting way to view things, but I kinda do agree.
そいつは詭弁だね。前を向いて生きてる人間なら、憎んでるものが滅びていくのを見て手を叩いて喜ぶもんさ。だけど
The sad thing about this is that at least the academia is not the same as it was back when she was there, and you know, so it's not the same academia that she hates. That was the academia under Azar. Now it's a different academia, the academia under Nahida.
忘れないようにしなきゃいけない。スメールは嫌いだけど、こんな形で滅びてほしいわけでもない。
But yeah, I guess Nicole was able to convince her here.
少しだけ手を貸してあげるよ。ただし、
Of course, it's not gonna be for free. It never is with Nefer.
まさかここぞとばかりにぼったくるつもり？
さあ、どうだろうね。
Can you pay her price, Nicole?
先に言っておくけど、そんなに持ち合わせはないわよ。どうしてもって言うなら、アリスに少し借りられるけれど。ああ、それとも彫刻で支払ってもいいかしら。結構いい値がつくのよ。
スメールまでの旅費はあんた持ち。
That's it? That's awfully generous of you.
ああ、それだけだよ。
いろいろと借りもあるしね。しょうがない。スメールに戻るとしよう。
Okay, that's how she sees it.
ヤッホーだ。
姉さん、どうしたんだ？
しばらくスメールに戻るから、その間、非分の館の代理オーナーをやっとくれ。
Yeah, Yehuda is in charge of the curatorium, like I suspected. She's still so cute and funny. I love her reactions.
こうして聡明な天の使いニコはみんなのために頼もしい仲間を連れてきたのでした。めでたしめでたし。
Thank you, Nicole.
話しすぎだよ。それにちょいと持ってないかい？
Yeah, I mean, it's Nicole. What are you expecting? For her to not immediately fall into yapping mode when she gets the opportunity? But we loved it about her.
特に砂漠には二度と戻らないと思ってたんだけどね。まあ、人生ってのはままならないもんさ。キャンディスはどうしたんだい？姿が見えないようだけど。
Oh, she knows Candace?
あいつなら R 村で用事を
Right, she did live in Aru Village for a while. I almost forgot. Yeah, so of course she knows Candace.
話の途中に悪いな。今後の行動についてなんだが、
僕たちはキング・デシェレトの霊廟へ向かい、伝説の R を見つけ出すつもりだ。そしてそのエネルギーを利用して、アーカーシャシステムの再現と改造を試みようと思う。
Okay, so next stop is the mausoleum of King
キ
Deshret.
ング・デシェレトの霊廟には R と接続できる R の影というものがあるらしい。
出発まではまだ時間があるから急ぐ必要はないよ。
ところで、お二人は何と呼べば？
ネフェルって呼んどくれ。普段はナドくらいに住んでる。あんたたち今 R って言ったね。
あ
あ。中に閉じ込められてる三冠神の一柱、時の王とはちょっとした縁があってね。
Yeah, okay, Nefer's going with them, as expected.
何か力になれると思ってのことさ。
もちろん助かるよ。ネフェルは砂漠の人間なのか？
どうしてそう思うんだい？
あんたからどこか私と似た空気を感じる。キャンディスのことも知ってるようだし、すまん。詮索するつも
Well,
りはない
you're spot on, dear.
私はディシア。エルマイト旅団の傭兵で、いつも砂漠で活動してる。
ああ、ドリーさんとは付き合いがあってね。前からあんたたちの話は聞いてたよ。でも、隣にいる彼女はあんたたちのことをよく知らないし、お互い自己紹介するのはどうだい？
実は全く知らないというわけでもないのよ。
Oh, is Collie gonna realize that she was the voice in her head? Yeah, she is.
おかしいな。見間違いか？今口を動かしてなかったように見えたんだが。
まさか伝説の腹話術の使い。
No, it's not ventriloquism, Sino. It's telepathy.
コレイ？どうかしたの？
もしかして頭の中で話しかけてきた人か。夢の内容を送信様に報告するよう言ったり、不思議な詩を教えてくれたり。ええ、そうよ。私の肩書きはたくさんあるけれど、今回はこの場に最もふさわしい。
Okay, she's just revealing her identity. Yeah, no need to hide it here.
ニコリアン。とても
天の使い？なんだかすごそうな響きだ。
Oh, they don't even know what an angel is.
それって何なの？
Yeah, I guess it's not really common knowledge in Teyvat.
そうね。とりあえず、とても長生きな種族ってところかしら。魔人ほどとは言えないけれど、この世界の昔話には詳しいわよ。そうそう。それに、すごい彫刻家でもあるんだぞ。ある意味、芸術家とも言えるかもね。
She is.
旅人とパイモンがそう言うなら、きっとすごい人なんだろうな。
そこまで持ち上げられちゃうと、ちょっと照れちゃうわね。どうかかしこまらずに、普通に接してちょうだい。ニコさん、 いくつか聞いてもいいか？
もちろん。あなたの心には疑問が渦巻いていて、一刻も早く答えを
Yeah,
知りたがって
guide
いる
Collei
のは見て取れるもの。
to become an even better person and even more powerful.
何を聞きたいのかもわかるわよ。なぜあなたが
I do like that Nicole is kind of taking Collei under her wing, even though Collei already has a master.
ジンニーを沈められたのか。
But I just love seeing Collei thrive. And I really hope she gets to hit Dottore at least once in this Archon Quest. But yeah, those are some very interesting questions that we definitely want the answers to.
真実へ導いてあげることはできるけれど、
Personal secret of your sword is about the god
あなたの秘密
remains.
にも関わることよ。だから
Oh, I can't wait to see that conversation. Can we do that right now? Ask about Collei's secret. Okay, yeah, there we go. Because even Lumin doesn't know about it, right? It happened in the manga, so we, the readers, the players, we know about it. But it was never mentioned in-game, I think. At least not in the Archon Quest.
いけないか。ダール・アルシファの医者も患者の家族の付き添いは認めている。
Oh yeah, he sees her as a family member. That's cute. Yeah, I mean, Sino and Tenari kinda adopted her.
ニコさん、気遣ってくれてありがとう。正直、自分にどんな秘密があるのかわかんないけど。
大切な友達。いい響きだね。
Yeah, it is nice that Collei has so many friends now. She's come such a long way, and we are here to support her through everything.
わかったわ。そういうことなら単刀直入に言うわね。これいい？自分の体内に
Yeah, straight to the point. It's about the god remains.
知っているかしら？
知ってる。小さい頃、マリン病にかかって、それがどうしても治らなくて。
Yeah, and then Dottore put the god remains in her to stop the spread of the Elazar.
ファデュイの言葉を信じたお父さんとお母さんが、私を知らない場所へ連れて行ったんだ。そこには、私みたいな子供がたくさんいて、怖いやつに薬を注射された。あの痛みは、今でもはっきり思い出せる。でも友達がそばにいてくれたから、まさか、あの夢も、ジンニーの反応も、魔人の残滓と関係があるのか？
ええ。その残滓は
It was Nabu Malikata? Oh my god, that's an insane reveal. It wasn't just any god, it was freaking Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers. I did not expect that. Wait, so a part of Nabu Malikata is in Collei, so she's kind of like the reincarnation of the goddess of flowers in a way, you know, not really, but you know what I mean, right? I really wonder if Collei learns to control these god remains, if she can actually become kind of like a demigod. Something on the level of an Adeptus, maybe. That would be so awesome. And yeah, that also explains why that worked for Collei, but not anyone else. Lilupa knew the goddess of flowers, right? Can Lilupa maybe help Collei somehow? Help her control her godly powers?
彼女からは花の女主人の気配をまるで感じられない。
ただのかけらだからでしょうね。特別な方法で力を引き出さない限り、どんなに近しいものであっても。
Okay, it's only a very small fragment, so she probably can't get a huge power up from it. But at least there's something she can do.
家臣の逝去後、その遺骸は砂漠の各地に散らばったわ。キング・デシェレトはそれを集められるだけ集めて永遠のオアシスに埋葬したの。時は流れて
And these fragments
彼がその一部を回収した
were
の。
found by the Fatui.
何かの
Yeah.
実験のためにね。
And then Dottore used them for his experiments.
そんなに驚くなんて。 でもこれも奇妙な縁というものよ。多くの人が望みながらも得られなかったその力を、あなたは知らず知らずのうちにずっと宿していたのだから。
なんていうか、この力でみんなの役に立てるのは嬉しいけど、家臣のかけらが私の中にあるのは。
人は自身の意志を重んじるものだ。たとえそれが悪意のない侵入者であっても脅威と捉えてしまう。
コレイ、その気持ちは俺にもわかる。だが慣れてしまえば気にすることはない。
Yeah, Sino speaking from experience.
ああ、確かに君にはそれを言う資格があるね。
心配するな。ヘルマヌビスの罰令も3個までというだろう。
3度目には受け入れられるだろうって言いたいの？
ティナリ、フォローに感謝。
フォローしたわけじゃないよ。は
あ、私はもう行く。狼の被り物をした人がそんなことを言うなんて信じたくないからな。
She's disappointed by the difference between Sino and her maneuvers, okay.
俺が言いたいのは、俺がいくら罰令を宿そうと、お前が俺をヘルマヌビスだとは思わないのと同じように。
Yes, you're still Kole. You're not Nabu Malikata.
お前。
わかってる。つまり、私が見た夢は家臣様からの警告だったのか？
ええ、そうよ。
Okay, so that dream was caused by the God fragment.
私と同じで、
Oh, she was also an angel.
生まれながらにして生きとし生けるものを導く本能を持っているわ。たとえ体や魂が崩れ去ろうとも、骨の髄にまで染みた本能が変わることはない。
It all makes sense now.
花とオアシスの女主人。彼女はきっと何かを感じ取って夢をあなたに見せたんです。
So yeah, it was some kind of premonition, like I said in the beginning.
家臣様が頑張ってくれたんだ。私は。いや、でもなんで私が選ばれたんだろう。
そう、そこが不思議なのよね。魔人の残滓を注入されたのは。
Yeah, there must have been something special about Kole even before she was injected.
でももしかすると苦痛に耐えていた時に見せた強い意志が彼女と同調したのかもしれないわね。
It was her willpower.
もちろん。だからといってあなたが責任を負う必要はないのよ。さっきこの人が言った通り、あなたはあなた。その事実は変わらないわ。さて、患者のご家族の皆さん、他に質問はあるかしら？
Yeah, let's go to the mausoleum now.
そろそろ
We've wasted enough time here.
ああ、ここからが正念場だ。
計画そのものは申し分ないけど、本当に僕たちに R を解放することはできるんだろうか。それに七柱全員の承認を得られたとしても。
Well, let's not lose hope this early, you know?
想像を絶する重労働だ。
Let's try to be a bit more optimistic.
君が手掛けた最大のプロジェクトよりも？
最大というと、アルカサルザライパレスのことか。
Yeah, but building a palace
あれとは
is
まるで桁違いだよ。
very different from saving the world.
頭が痛くなってくる。
前向きに考えたらどうだ。少なくとも今回はスメールが君を必要としている時に居合わせることができ
Yeah, he wasn't actually there for the initial Sumeru Archon Quest, but now he is here. And he's helping.
闇かだったらよく見ている。僕がいればあの時よりもずっと
Alhaitham knows how to motivate him.
生活に問題が解決できるってことを証明してやる。
Well played, Alhaitham.
カーベさん、あっという間に元気になった。
みんな自信に満ちていて何よりね。準備ができたらキングデシェレトの霊廟へ行きましょう。
Yeah, let's not waste any more time. Oh, Faruzan is over there. We haven't seen her yet in this quest.
ニコさん、さっき耳に挟んだんだけど。
He's interested in her sculptures.
自分で言うのはちょっと恥ずかしいけれど。
妙論派は機械研究が中心なんだけど、 実を言うと暇を見つけて彫刻をやってるやつも結構いるんだ。高い評価を受けてる君の作品をぜひみんなに見せてもらえないかな。
みんな？
学者のみんなさ。カシフ、ダネシバル。
そんなに見たい
I'm gonna rate her sculptures, okay.
ね。ちょ
What kind of sculptures is she gonna show them? A squirrel.
それによく見るとまるで生きてるみたい。
リスが英雄さながら天から舞い降り、大地がその衝撃で揺れる。どうかしら。
カーベ、ちょっと来てくれ。そうだ。昔ミョウロン派に在籍してたファルザン先輩もこちらへ。
They are gushing over Nico's sculptures. It's kind of funny. Don't you have better things to do right now? I mean, this is nice and all, but can we afford to spend time on this when the world is about to be destroyed?
わしを呼んだか？何の用じゃ、後輩。
このリスの彫像、可愛いと思いませんか？
ほう、リスか。可愛いというよりかなり写実的じゃな。英雄の像を彫りたいのか？
Young lady. Her calling Nico a young lady is so ironic. I mean, I know why she's doing it, because Faruzan thinks that she is the oldest person in the room, basically. And usually she would be right. But she's looking at one of the oldest beings in all of Teyvat. Older than most of the Archons, even. So this is just really funny.
英雄？そうかもしれないわね。実はあまり具体的なイメージがあったわけではないの。
ふむ、普段から英雄を題材にした小説をよく読むのか？
ええ。素敵な英雄の物語は誰だって好きでしょ？
ならばこの像はお前が心の奥底で憧れておる英雄の物語を表しておるのかもしれんな。あと英雄
Faruzan is analyzing Nico.
を指さすポーズの方がより勇ましくなるとは思わぬか？中にはベタだとか古臭いなんていうものもおるが、わしはそういった古典的な美しさこそが良いものだと思うぞ。
And now Kave also has to give his opinion.
今取り込み中でして。
Oh, but he's busy.
残念じゃのう。あやつはなかなかの審美眼を持っておるから、ちと意見を聞きたかったのじゃが。
あなたの発想、まさに天才的ね。どうして思いつかなかったのかしら。それに古典的な美しさにはまだまだ可能性が秘められていそうだわ。
そしてこれは勝利の宣言でもあるぞ。
Okay, I feel like they're becoming friends.
それからこやつらを向かい合わせに並べれば。
そうそう、私もそうしようと思っていたの。
They're definitely in the same wavelength.
ところで名前を聞いておらんかったな。
ニコと呼んでちょうだい。ファルザン先輩？
Senpai? She's calling her senpai even though she is the senpai. That's so funny.
何か不都合でもあるのか？先輩とは一種の振る舞いであり雰囲気じゃからな。ではな、ニコ。この難局を乗り越え、次に会った時には新作を見せてくれ。この時代に古典的な美学を理解できる者はそうおらぬ。実に驚かされたぞ。
実を言うと、私もこういうスタイルの彫像。
Okay, Faruzan and Nicole becoming besties was not on my 2026 bingo card, but I like it.
ただものじゃないわ。それに人を見る目も正確ね。確かに私は英雄の物語が大好きだもの。だからこそ幾世代もの英雄たちを静かに見守り続けているのよ。
英雄を見守るじゃと？お前は一体。
And now Faruzan is gonna realize who she's actually talking to. Or maybe not.
大したことじゃないわよ。
ファルザン先輩にはニコさんが何者なのかまだ教えない方が良さそうだ。
Yeah, ignorance is bliss, so let's keep that a secret for now.
二人の話題は美的センスの交流に留めておこう。
Okay, that was nice, but let's continue the actual main story now. This was a side conversation, I think. Go to the Great Hall of Truths. Yeah, let's do that. Oh,
君たち
that looks cool.
準備はいいか。もうすぐ目的地に着くぞ。
Whoa, I like this place. Look at these statues.
こんなに多くの人間が訪ねてくるのは初めてだな。ここは観光地にでもなるのか？よく見れば見知った顔ばかりだ。わざわざ連れ立ってきたのは年寄りの話し相手になるためではない。
Yeah, we're not just here to chat, sadly. We have to save Sumeru and the entire world.
俺たちはある大掛かりな計画のためにここに来た。大掛かりな計画とはどれほどのものだ？羊とワニも笑っているぞ。今日はいつもと違う、なんとも賑やかな日だ。この笑い声はリルパールか？なぜお前がここに？
Yeah, they know Lilupar. Lilupar knows them. What an interesting reunion.
長生きはするものだな。いつの間に閉じ込められたのだ？上から目線で若者相手に選ぶって自分で滑稽だと思わないのか？
言わせておけば。わかっている。そう騒ぐな。リルパール、羊もワニも我が輩と同じ問題を抱えているのだ。お前も王に封印されたのではなかったか？どうやって封印を破りここに来た？
さあな、暇な時にでも我が主に聞いてみるといいだろう。かつてあんなに重い罰を執行した連中がね、かけらとなって人間の中に押し込められた者がいれば、かけらすら残らず永遠の牢獄に閉じ込められた者もいるとは、なんと嘆かわしい。囚人の分際でよくそんな態度が取れたものだな。本当は気になるのだろう？
私、だんだんこの窓
Never likes her.
時間がない。本題に戻る。
Yeah, we don't have time for all this. Let's get down to business. I agree with this guy.
古き王たちよ、教令員を代表して協力を要請する。あなた方を自由にする代わりに力を貸してはいただけないだろうか。
Can we really do that? Help them regain their freedom?
具体的な協力内容については
It's probably easier said than done.
話せば長くなる。まずは誠意の証としてあなた方を悩ませている問題を解決したい。
まあまあワニよ、落ち着け。羊も一緒になって騒ぐな。少し彼女に喋らせたくらいでそこまで怒ることはないだろう。だが本当にお前たちに答えられるのか？ネフェル、お前はかつて最後の問いに答えたが、
Yeah, that was a part of Nefer's backstory.
封印は解かれなかった。まさか時の移ろいとともに新たな答えを見つけたというのか？
そんなところだね。あの時あんたは真偽を定めるものはって聞いただろ。それに対する私の答えは詐欺師の本心だった。詐欺師こそがこの世の真偽を最も見抜ける存在だ。で、そいつらに真偽を明かさせるなら、まずはその本心を手に入れなきゃならない。
That's actually a pretty good answer.
一理あるな。ああ、だからあの時我が輩は面白い答えだと言ったのだ。だが残念ながらそれによって我々が解放に近づくことはなかった。
簡単なことさ。あれはあくまで私の答えであって。
So what answer was King Dashwood looking for? Have you found out?
アフマルが求めていた答えがわかるとでも？
時間だよ。
Time.
それに、これは最後の問いだけじゃなく。
The answer to all three of them. What were the first two questions again? I already forgot.
万物は時の流れの中で盛衰を迎え、愛憎は虚無に帰す。 目の前の出来事をめぐる議論は尽きず、誰もが自分の見解を譲ろうとしない。
Yeah, that's all true, I guess.
前にキング・デシェレトのことを孤高って言ってたね。孤高なやつほど自分を裁く資格があるのは時間だけだと考えるものだよ。
時間。なるほど、そうだったか。王が R を築いたのも時間を逆行させ、あらゆる聖水、愛憎、善悪のすべてを何もかも
It's trying to reverse time. Interesting.
だったからなのかもしれないな。
Oh, it actually worked. They are free. And there they are. Oh wow, okay. Pretty cool designs.
これほど賑やかな光景を見るのは久しぶりだ。心より感謝する。
Just like that, they are free after thousands of years.
これが七柱のうちの三柱。
こうしてみると心臓はそれなりに似ていたようだ。
お三方、ずいぶんとご機嫌じゃないか。
牢獄は人を成長させ、傾聴の精神を学ばせるが、それに伴う苦しみも相当だ。我が輩たちに尽くしてくれたお前には、
Yeah, they owe so much to Nefer.
ないものだな。改めて会えて嬉しいぞ、ネフェル。
ああ、私もだよ。時の王、とうとう。
Greeting each other like old friends.
よしよし。
Because they kinda are.
自己紹介はせんでええのか？
せっかくだししておこうか。僕は沈黙の殿の現首領セトス。こっちは大マハマトラのセノで、ソロン派の元賢者ジュライセンだ。でも
ああ、どれも初めて聞く言葉ばかりだからな。この属性を離れていた時間は
Yeah, they have no idea about all these modern institutions that didn't exist back in their day.
急いで名乗る必要はない。お前たちのことはネフェルから聞かせてもらうとしよう。我が輩が選んだ門弟
His chosen disciple. Yeah, I guess that's what she is.
まるで頼りない家長のようだな。古の神と人間が今の世界で歓迎されるとは限らない。私の身の程を知る
I mean, the Adepti live pretty normal lives in Leo, you know, so you could probably do that in Sumeru as well.
そうか、我が輩はむしろこの時代でも自分の居場所を作れると思っているがな。あの3つの質問だって我が輩の粘り強さが功を奏したのだ。お前、
あんたの粘り強さには感心せざるを得ないね。
お前たちの知恵もまた称賛に値するぞ。さあ、願いを言ってみろ、若者たちよ。
願い？
これほどの功だ。我が輩たちもまた報いるべきだろ
う。だってさ、大マハマトラ。
Isn't that exactly what we wanted?
今、スメールは未曾有の最悪に見舞われ
Yeah, Sumeru is facing a crisis and we need your help.
いつの時代も最悪は我らと深い関わりがあるな。
世界中に未知の問題が発生し、その影響を受けた宗神様が昏睡状態に陥ってしまった。
草の竜王、あの草の竜王が。
Yes, you heard that right. You have to thank Lumine for that. Without her, that wouldn't have been possible.
それは本当にアペプなのか?
Well, she's mellowed out a bit, don't worry. We've removed the forbidden knowledge and now Apep, she's still kind of hostile, but not aggressive anymore, I would say.
魔人を嫌悪していたはずの草の竜王が手を貸すとはな。どうやらクラクサナリデビ様とあの竜の間に何かあったようだ。
君たちもこの歴史的瞬間に立ち会ってみるのはどうかな？
いいだろう。人を乗せるのがうまいな。
現状、世界中への訪問や接続は不可能だ。だから、俺たちは R を改造し。
残念だが、親王が消えた時、R はまだ理想の完成形に至っていなかった。それを使って世界中を同行するのは。
Well, we can use the knowledge we have about the Akasha to modify the Aru, probably, to work and be able to connect to Irminsul, right? Wasn't that the plan to begin with?
我々に R を差し出せというのか。
考古記録によれば、R の建造には長い年月を要したものの、決して人の力の及ばないものではなかった。最新の技術をもってすれば、効率は大幅に改善できる。
脅すつもりはないが、俺たちが手段を選ばずにお前たちを R から出したのは、お前は俺たちに願いを尋ねた。ここにいる全員、スメールの何千何万という人が、お前たちを R を必要としている。
だそうだぞ。老いぼれたち、どうするのだ？
そこまで言われては。
Yeah, of course they are lending their support.
無論なんだ。はっきりしろ。協力するのかしないの？
無論は無論だ。君たちは R を解放すると言っていたが、その内部には親王の作った黄金の眠りが保存されていることを分かっているのか？
分かっている。それに伴うリスクもな。
おそらく二度と親王の領域に達する者は現れないだろう。そして二度とあのような理想郷を実現する機会もないだろうが。
We are sure, because if we don't do this, then there won't be a world. And then we won't have another chance anyway, you know? So better to use that one chance to save the world.
まず生きる必要がある。
決意は固いようだな。いいだろう。かつての盟友たちと協議しよう。聖者シェセプアンク、聖者ベンヌ、親王亡き後自我の殉死を選び、
Okay, there we have two more of them, but they are still in statue form, I guess. Oh, well, they're kind of ghosts.
聖者シェセプランク、召喚に応答。三王を検知。
おや、ヘリシャフ卿、お久しぶりですね。いかがお過ごしですか？ベンヌ卿は相変わらずか。やはり相手が死体だろうと残骸だろうと。一言目はいかがお過ごしか。
So yeah, they actually are ghosts. They are dead. I mean, yeah, they said that they were buried with King Deshret, so makes sense.
どうしてここに集まっているのかな？
目が覚めたか。今 R を解放し、現代のスメール人に改造させるべきか決めるところだ。お前にも投票権がある。
R はアフマル様の誇りそのもの。解放するには七柱全員の賛成が必要です。
7 pillars, but there are only 5 here.
理由はありますか？スメールは今最悪の真っ只中にある。キング・デシュレとアフマルは厳格な王であると同時に英知の伝道師であったことも忘れるな。神は民なくして存在し得ない。民を庇護することこそ親王の願い。皆親王の意志に従い正しき判断を下す。
Very good argument.
しかし、その全員の賛同に何の意味があるんだい？それに七柱の最後の一柱、草の竜を
Oh, well, leave that to us. We pretty much only got her approval.
お前のその機械の脳ではにわかには信じがたいだろうが、アペプは今送信の治療をしている。
That reaction.
誰がそれを嘘じゃないと証明してくれるのかな？
三王のうちこの件を保証するのはどなたでしょう？無論時の王トートだ。
何？
東都の門弟の者が我らに真相を告げた。真偽を問う必要はない。在価はすべて東都に負わせればよいのだからな。
ヘリシャフ、なんと卑劣な。
私は君のためにかつての盟友を呼び覚まし、君の意見を支持し、君の決断を尊重した。
ヘルマヌビスがいた頃が懐かしいね。彼ならこういう時にその役を買って。
Well, Hermanubis is kinda here.
どういう意味だ？我が輩が保証したところでヘルマヌビスに及ばないと言いたいのか？
道徳教は偽善的だけど、実にユーモアがある。誰もが友達になりたがるはずさ。聖者シェセプアンク、羊の王の提案に賛成を示そう。
Okay, we got his approval. What about the other one?
失礼没しました。多少の越権行為もお許しになられるでしょう。とはいえ、この行いに伴う意味をことをなす者には心に刻んでいただきたい。R が解放されれば、黄金の眠りの中にいる幾千万の魂は地脈に帰ります。そして地脈の流れが再び戻った時、
Okay, is that gonna overload Irminsul or something?
R の解放は王の完璧な世界を瓦解させることを。
Oh, it just basically removes the afterlife for the desert people, I guess, or just the people from King Dashret's ancient civilization, and forces the dead souls into Irminsul. So they're gonna suffer the same fate as all the dead people from the other regions.
もちろん承知している。それに、現代の人間として魂をつなぎ止めるのがいいことだとは思えない。死者には安息を得る権利があるからな。
He got a point.
王が作り出したものもまた紛れもなく真の安息の地でした。ただ、多くの観点と相入れる。
Okay, we got his approval as well.
ヘルマヌビスの代行者、そして草の竜王アペプは我らに先んじて決断を下した。王の恩恵を賜り、英知と意志を。
Okay, so we got the approval of all the 7 pillars. So it's time to open up Aru. Here we go. Oh, we actually get a cutscene for this. Okay, let's see. And there are all the dead people and animals, even. A lot of dead souls coming out.
これは敵襲？いや、違う。
Is Jet's father gonna be among them? It's him! Oh my god, it's actually him! Oh my god, I was right! He's here! Wait, Jet gets closure about her father? Yeah, Jibrail! He's back! I did not expect this! I did not expect to see him in this quest. Oh my god. Jet actually gets to see him again. Oh my god, this is so good. Yeah, because he went into the Golden Slumber at the end of the first Jeht quest, which was literally called Golden Slumber. But it's also kind of her losing him again, in a way.
この再会は神の恩寵なのだろう。サミエルと共に囚われていた俺の魂はようやく解放された。たとえ一瞬であっても聖者と死者の再会が許された。それだけで十分だ。安心して眠れる。ジェイド、俺のために悲しむな。お前なら俺よりもずっと遠く高い場所にたどり着ける。
Yeah, take care of yourself, Chet. Jibril is still such a great guy. And there he goes. Once again. But this time it's true death. Poor Chet had to see him go again.
丈夫か？
Of course, the solution Paimon suggests is food. I don't think that's gonna help much right now.
大丈夫だよ。ありがとう、パイモン。ただちょっと突然だったからさ。
Yeah.
父さんと
Of
の
course,
再会は
it meant a lot to her.
私たちのために。父さんは黄金の眠りにとらわれたけど、
Yeah, it's mostly a positive thing.
安らかに眠れ。
It wasn't a sad goodbye.
それがとても嬉しいんだ。
He finally got to leave the trap. And so, the story from that world quest comes to its true conclusion. I just really love that they gave us this. That they not only brought Jeht into the Archon Quest, but they even gave her closure here and let her meet her father again. I really was not expecting this, but I'm loving that they're actually giving so much to Jeht. I was expecting her to be just, you know, a kind of not that important side character in the Archon Quest, you know, just like kind of an Easter egg for the people who have played the quest. Be like, oh yeah, you know, Jeht is here. But they are actually giving her more screen time than I was expecting. And now this scene, where she's kind of in the center, that makes me think that maybe they are actually setting her up to become a playable character. Maybe this really is where this is going.
ジェイド、強く立派になったね。
Yeah, she's so much stronger than back in the beginning of that world quest. And more mature. She's grown a lot.
でしょ？家族、喜び、そして苦しみ。
And yeah, it's time to leave the past in the past and look towards the future. Ah, she's such a great character.
さよなら、父さん。
And there they go into the ley lines.
どうやら感動の再会があったようだな。少しはいいことをしてやれたということ。
よしあしなど、関心と呼ばれる俺たち罪人が判断すべきではない。いずれにせよ、R は解放されたのだ。今、お前たちは機会を得るとともに、困難にも巻き込まれた。これは神の意向だが、現世とつながるもんとして形にしたのは人間の手だ。魔人と人間の関係も案外そのようなものなのかもしれんな。
どのような改造を施すかはお前たちに任せる。だが最も信頼できる学者にやらせるのだ。さもなくばベンヌがいい顔をしないだろう。
構わん。何せ問題が起きても責任を負うのは時の王だからな。
Yeah, he has to take full accountability. They kind of pushed it onto him.
こんなことならお前たちを R に閉じ込めたままにしておくべきだったな。
お前たちだと俺は関係ないだろう。
まったくすぐに私を批判したがるな。それはそうと学者の諸君、 R の解放に報いて私からも贈り物がある。これから R の力を借り、親王の霊廟に守りを施す。無論警戒対象として世界樹も含めておく。
Okay, is he implying that Irminsul itself could try to attack us here?
聞くことあたわず、見ることあたわず。この瞬間より
Ooh, that's interesting. So we're basically gonna be invisible in here from the outside.
驚いたな。R にはそんなことまでできるのか。
親王は天に由来する力を持ちながらも、その多くを使わなかった。存分に喜ぶといい。これはお前たちが受けるべき報酬だ。
さて、これで情報が漏れる心配はなさそうだ。あとは技術面をどう解決するかだね。
ああ、すでに連絡してある。もうすぐ来るはずだ。
Okay, so seems like everything is ready. Let's do this then. And that is actually the end of Act 9. Okay. So is it gonna go straight into Act 10 here? I guess we can start it right away if we go over here. But yeah, this video is over because Act 9 is over. Sorry, but yeah, the next act will be its own video. So far, I'm really liking this Archon Quest. The start was amazing. We jumped right into it with that weird dream that Collei had, and then the evacuation of Sumeru, and then just one thing after the other. And Jeht is actually here and is a proper character in the Archon Quest, who even got another moment with her father and got some closure that she never got back in the World Quest. That was so amazing. But yeah, I gotta say, in the second half of this act, it did slow down a little bit, you know. I felt like the pacing was a little bit better in the first half. But overall, it was definitely a good quest. But so far, we have not seen Dottore. So he's gonna come in Act 10, I guess. And there's, of course, still that other Fatui that I'm thinking is Pantalone, but might not be. We'll see. And we definitely have to face him again as well. Though he's probably not gonna fight us himself. And instead just, you know, sick his subordinates on us again. And we can deal with that. We can definitely deal with that. But yeah, okay, now everything is in place. We got Aru. Nahida is getting healed. And after they do the modifications to Aru, we should be able to finally counterattack and hopefully solve this crisis. But yeah, that has to wait until the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Genshin Impact and other gacha content. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.